know at the time we didn't know how good Jackson was, right? But we know how good Jackson is now. Why pay more for a player who's not as good?
Yeah, for me it's 20 mil max, or maybe 25 with balance, because they got him for 18. So, you know, I think Chelsea, there's no way they can charge us.
Yeah. What a bitch ass fan base we got. Hit that like button. You know, this is impromptu. I don't do shows, but I can't take it. There's too much Chelsea going on for me not to go live and talk about this bitch ass fan base we got. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it. I'm gonna eat the rest of these fucking avocados. Turn up my soundtrack. Hit that like button and share all that good shit. I see this bitch ass fan base crying, bitching, having a cow. We can't sign Duran. He's a, they're taking the piss. Bitch ass fan base. Bitch ass fan. Who should we buy? Who? I need somebody to tell me who we should buy. Get somebody. I gotta start. I gotta start growing this channel. I gotta start reaching out. I gotta start growing my channel for real. Because when I'm ready to debate, and I gotta be able to start hitting up some of these dudes that I see crying and bitching, so they can come on, so I can debate these dudes, yo. So I can debate these dudes. So I can debate some of these crying ass, bitch ass dudes. I would like to know why every fucking Chelsea signing, if it's not somebody who you prefer, all you can see is the negative. That's it. Even when I don't prefer a player, you know what I do? I at least see the positives. Yeah? Yeah? I say, you know what? This player is not who I prefer. See it? But let me see what the best. Because all the people that's bitching about Duran, you need to have that same energy for Sesko. Sesko's around the same age in scoring goals in Bundesliga. And not a lot of them. So how could you say, and I'm going to keep it real. It's a lot of you English dudes. Why y'all English dudes so scary, yo? Y'all a bunch of fucking pussies. Everything, oh my God, just gonna go back. What about, oh, we're done as a club. Y'all a bunch of whiny gal, bro. The average everyday English football fan I want gal, bro. I'm just keeping it real, and I'm not saying all of you, but the average everyday English football fan, the average, y'all lay on the side of bitch ass. Bitch ass. Gal. Like a bunch of gal dog. How do y'all live your life like that? Some of y'all, it's no way y'all have women. It's no way you got like a woman that you live with or like a family and all that. It's no way. Because you're not a risk taker. Like, how do y'all go through and navigate life like this? Y'all see that there's rules. Y'all see the rules that everybody has to live under. Now, the money rules. Y'all want us to run out and get all these fucking players that cost all this money. But then y'all don't want us to sell Chalobah or Gallagher. That's going to bring the money back. Y'all don't want us to get a new stadium. Y'all get mad when the owners do shit to do advertisements and shit like that to get more money. Y'all get mad when the owners hold out to try to get the most money they can for a shirt sponsor. Everything these owners do to make money, y'all bitch about. And then y'all want them to go out and spend fucking money. You asked for Enzo for $100 million. They got him. You asked for fucking Caicedo for $100 million. You got him. Now the church, this summer come, there's no striker. There's no striker worth the money that's out there. It's not. This bitch ass, no punani getting fan base. And then I'm gonna tell you the main reason. It's a bunch of bitches with big accounts. It's not like one alpha male with an account for Chelsea. Where's the big alpha? Where is the manly man fucking mindset of somebody that has a big Chelsea account? Just one. A bunch of fucking pipsqueak crybaby bitch ass. Is there anybody that got a big Chelsea account that even has a fucking kid? Anybody? And I know y'all probably like, what does that have to do with anything? Because certain things in life turn you into a man. Certain things happen in your life and make you go, oh shit. Yeah, I had a little bitch ass in his ways. Y'all dudes are so fucking feminine. One back of feminine energy, yo. I'm not saying you gotta be running around punching motherfuckers out. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about nothing to do with you being a punk. It's just the feminine energy. Everything y'all give off this feminine energy. What do I mean by feminine energy? If you ever had a woman, girlfriend, wife, and you like, yeah, babe, we're going to do such and such. And she go, oh, no, but what if this, and that? And oh, no. What? That's how you dudes are. That's how you dudes are. Because when you reach a certain thing in life, you start looking at life like, okay, yeah, I know this could go bad, but shit, if it connect, then this, and this. You like, yo, I have no problem with Alsherman. I have no problem with Gukarex. I have no problem with none of those guys. But I also know that there's a side of it. What's the other side? The financial, bro. Yo, big up everybody in the chat. Big up everybody in the chat. I see everybody saying big up. I'm just going. I'm gonna let people on in a minute if y'all feel like coming on talking about this. But it's weird that this board could do what they do, and we don't give them no benefit of the doubt. Like, the only player that we signed as an attacker that I feel like we fucked up is Mudryk. Mudryk is the only player that I look at and say, yeah, attacking wise, they fucked that up. They fucked that up. That was a bad signing. I don't care what nobody said. Mudryk was a bad signing. That's it. Attacking wise. Because you got to weigh the money with the potential, with what you've seen so far, along with resale value. All of that you got to put into account. And Mudryk is the only signing that I look at and I'm like, that one's probably like, you know what I mean? Yeah. These directors I'm talking about, because they didn't sign Sterling. They didn't pick Sterling. And even if they would have signed Sterling in the moment, I wouldn't have been against it. It's just seeing the results make you go, oh, shit. Yeah, this Sterling signing didn't turn out to be so great. You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm talking about attackers. Because you can criticize the center backs. You can criticize DCIC. You can criticize Biiiiatches. Not as overboard as these people go, because they played under a manager who knows nothing about defense. And I don't know how you expect your defenders to shine with a fucking manager who knows nothing about defense. Okay? I don't expect young defenders coming into a league to look good under a manager who knows nothing about defense. It'll never happen. So, DCIC, Colwill, Biiiiatches, who else? Alfie Gilchrist. Who else played on that back line that's young? That at times looked a little. All of them. I'll give all of them a pass for last year. All of them. Because Potts sucks. He sucks. He's garbage defensively. So I'll give all of them a pass. Every single one of them, I'll give a pass defensively. Down to the winger, down to Chilwell. Well, Chilwell, I already know what Chilwell problem is, but even he gets a pass defensively. Everybody gets a pass defensively for last year because the manager was shit. Because even when he saw us leaking goals, he never even stopped that shitty-ass attack to say, let me calm down and seal up the back like most good managers would do. He couldn't even do that. He couldn't even slow down everything and say, hold up, let's seal up the back and then patch it together going forward. He couldn't do that. So I'm not going to knock none of our defenders. But this fan base, bro, y'all got to calm down. And then y'all be going off on these long tangents and rants. Oh my gosh, 50 million for Duran. On what fucking planet? On what planet? He's not even valued at 50 million anywhere. The negative reports y'all take up and y'all run with them shits to just bash. Not even to bash, to cry. Y'all don't do it to bash. Y'all do it to cry. This fucking feminine energy, bro. And because it's my club, the club that I love, the club that I follow, naturally, I'm going to see this shit. Naturally, I'm going to see it. Naturally, I'm going to see it. Yeah, and even some of the guys that I follow, the content creators that I follow, all I ever see you guys do is cry. God damn. Wow, 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 wow. That's what y'all remind me of. The dry cry. When any of y'all got kids, when the baby's crying, but there's no fucking tears, and they just and then you go over them and go, ah! And they look at you and go, that's what y'all are. A big bunch of man babies, yo. Y'all cry about every fucking thing. And then y'all give passes because this Colwill shit keep coming up, right? Everybody claim Colwill, he's Chelsea, proper Chelsea. But why this Colwill shit? How Colwill's people keep contacting all these other teams? Put the money up. We could use it. Straight cash. Bye. Because I see where this is going already. Y'all gonna be bitching about Colwill. Saying these owners ran off Colwill. As if these owners are making his people go meet with all these other teams. Go play for the teams, bro. I've not seen anything from Levi Colwill that would make me lose sleep over Levi Colwill. And anybody in his fan base, that's another thing we do. When I hear our people talk about Levi Colwill, I swear to fucking God, it makes me say, what the fuck are they going off of? What are they going off of? What are they going off of? Levi Colwill has yet to play a great game at center back for this club. Name me the game where Levi Colwill played great at center back. I need somebody to tell me. Name me the game Levi Colwill played great at center back for this club. I'm watching people talk about, Levi Colwill's our best center back. Based on what? Based on what? Levi Colwill is our best center back based on what? When he played 20-something games at Brighton a couple years ago? Fucking fan base is slow. All is crying and bitching and crying. Fuck y'all want them to sign. There's no center backs out there. You acting like it's a world of center backs running around. I'm saying center forwards, strikers. It ain't a bunch of strikers. Ain't no striker you can go out and get right now and make me feel 100% comfortable. It ain't one. Kane? You ain't getting him. Holland? You ain't getting him. You ain't getting them. Yeah, they're crying about a 15-year-old player. Oh, what does this say if our carbon players feel like, you know what a kid in the academy wants? Yo, Danish, big up. He wants first-team football, period. You think a kid in the academy is saying to himself, well, I'm in Chelsea Academy. I only want to play for Chelsea. Are y'all out of y'all fucking mind in 2024? These kids want to play. They don't give a fuck where it's at. Julian Alvarez is playing for Man City. He started 31 games. 31. And you know what he said? I want out. Get me the fuck out of here. People want to play. Fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all think these kids gonna be sitting around? They're gonna be moving around. You're gonna start seeing under 8s start demanding fucking playing time. That's the world we live in. These kids gonna be moving. This fan base want everything. They want everything and don't want nothing at the same time. Tell them, let's get a stadium. No, we can't live this. We can't leave. No, we have bitch owners. The Chelsea bitch owners. That's what I call them. The Chelsea bitch owners. Oh, we can't leave right here. Why? You think the team plays better because of where the stadium at? Get over yourself. Stupid. Hey, dummies. Nobody plays better because of the location of the stadium. You play better because you got a good manager and good players. Yeah. Put Man City in the worst fucking stadium in England, and they'll still kick Chelsea ass 9 times out of 10. Kick Arsenal's ass 9 times out of 10. Kick Liverpool's ass 9 times out of 10. Because they just better. That's how you get better. Oh, the stadium is get the fuck out of here, man. I was listening to the Playback. Y'all know that Playback app? It's a decent app, actually. With Pies. Pies has like a playback show. I'm listening to it, and he had a guy on. This guy is just bitching. I'm just like, listen to like this dude. This dude sound like his balls ain't even dropped yet. Oh my gosh, I can't believe. I'm fucking negative. I know you told me not to be negative, but I'm not. Like, yo, pull your skirt down. Pull your fucking skirt down, B. Pull your skirt down. Relax. Breathe. What the fuck? How in one voice? I listened to the motherfucker say the team right now is good enough to get top 4. Okay, the team right now is good enough to get top 4. Who was our backup striker last year? Nobody. We didn't really have somebody else who can score goals. Do you expect Jackson to get better? Well, yeah, naturally, I would think so. So if Jackson scored 14 this year, what you expect from him next year? I would say probably 20. No AFCON on it. I would say probably 20 goals from Jackson. So if you get 20 from Jackson as a starter, couple more from the wingers, and then Duran is the backup, and he can get you close to 10. What are we really talking about? And Duran he's 19 or 20. So you expect him to get better. So you got to at least think about the logic behind it. You don't think Jackson, they're not going into this saying, yeah, Jackson's gonna get worse. Or Jackson's gonna be the same. You project. Just like you do when you sign a big name player. You project and you expect the big name player to come in and do great. But over the years, we know big names flop too. But when a big name flop, you're fucked. When a big name flop, you're fucked. When a big name flop, you are fucked. So do I understand why they didn't run out and get Osterman? Yes, I do. Because if you run out and you get Osterman and it don't work, You in a tight squeeze financially again. So they're wearing options, bro. It's not a crime. It's not a crime. It's more than one way to skin a cat. Bro, the fan base got to wake up. Like, just wake up. How many times you need to see something not work before you... It's like they just keep ramming their fucking head into the wall. How many times did we go out and sign big name strikers and it didn't work? So stop acting like that's the answer to everything. Sign the big name. Yeah, sign the big name and all that when it's worth it. When it's worth it. If you can start picking holes in $100 million motherfucking signing, it might not be worth it. I've sat down and listened to the cons of signing Usherman. Some I don't agree with. Some I do. Some I do. Some of the cons with Usherman I agree with. He's not that great striker of the ball. He's a goal scorer. He scores many different ways. But I understand some of the negatives. I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like he's shit because I don't want him. That's what a lot of these dudes do. Oh, I don't want Usherman. Okay, why? And then they just act like he's shit. I can understand you saying you don't want him and you telling me the reasons. What's a safe option? Well, how is Gerasi more safe than anybody else? You see those words y'all just throw around? Oh, he's a more safer option. Why? Why? See, you say that. Now I need you to tell me why he's the safer option. I need you to tell me why he's the safer option. Because y'all just say shit. Oh, Gerasi's a safer option. What's safer about him? You mean the nigga that's always hurt? When he hurt a lot last year? What was Timo Werner when we bought him? Huh? What was Timo Werner when we bought him? Somebody tell me. Huh? Gerasi score more goals than Timo Werner? I don't think so. The year we bought Timo Werner, he was 10 times better than Gerasi. So y'all can kill me with that. Y'all can miss me with that. Yeah, he was a very safe option. And safely scored 6 league goals. He was a safe option. Yeah. He was a safe option too. And scored 6 fucking league goals. Y'all miss me with that shit. I am not about to sit here and lose my mind because we didn't break our neck to get some of these strikers y'all bitching about. Because I don't see them too much more different than Duran. Sorry. When you look at the price point. I don't really see it. I'd rather Tony. I'll take Ivan Toney. I'll take Ivan Toney. You better believe I'll take Ivan Toney. I would. I'll take Ivan Toney. They would have to give me the reasons why they don't want Ivan Toney. Maybe somebody would convince me why. But I would take Ivan Toney. If I can get Ivan Toney for like 50, I'll take Ivan Toney. Get a couple years out of him. Hopefully. High end Ivan Toney, hopefully you get 20 plus goals. Low end, you probably get about 15. So, because I do believe we're going to create chances. Chances will be created. I don't think there's any way we let up as many goals as we let up last year. I don't know how many we're going to score. I need to see. But I'm going to go way out on a limb and say we don't let up as many goals as we did last year. Because even with Frankie fucking fat face Lampard, we didn't let up that many goals. And he was horrible defensively. Yeah. Exactly. Stay offside as usual. Same Timo. Same fucking dickhead. Same dickhead. Offsides, can't score. Curse, big up, man. Big up everybody in the chat, man. Big up everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be losing my mind. I get it. Like, if they could get Duran for between 20, like anything under 35, get him. Exactly. Vlahovic. This dude scored 16 goals in Italy. 16 goals in Italy. League that y'all be calling Farmers League. I don't even be disrespecting them leagues like how y'all do. And he scored 16 goals there. And it's me to y'all be like losing your mind. Like, we gotta get this one. We gotta get that one. The people y'all be crying about don't even be people like that. People like exactly. Cole Palmer came to us with 0 career Prem goals. 0. Coming up, Joey. Coming up. 0. 0. 0. Fucking 0. Think about that. Cole Palmer, 0. Yo, the link is in Lewis' stream, Joey. $40 million. Who said he cost $40 million? Y'all just give him. That's another thing with this shit. Y'all just throw out a price y'all feel like making up and then get mad about it. That's the shit a woman do. A woman I have a dream that you cheated on her and then wake up and be mad at you. Y'all make up a fucking price for a player about it. As if it's the real price. That is crazy to me. That is mad crazy to me. $40 million for him. That's crazy. Who the fuck said he was gonna be $40 million?
I mean, people just have to take it as he's just replacing Broya, and it's the same price as we're selling Broya for. It's literally that. Like, I don't know why everyone's up in an upheaval on how much it's going to cost. He's the same price as Broya. He looks like a better prospect than Broya, and they decided that this guy is a better option than Broya was, and they're getting him for around the same fucking price. So at 40, at 40 million, when people had 40 million earlier, there was reports that people said it was 40 million, and that's where my disevasion is. But from other reports, I heard our bid was around 25 plus bonuses.
People keep telling me about what they want. Who gives a fuck what they want? Remember Chelsea asked for $70-something million or whatever we asked for fucking Mount when we first put him out? What we get? What we get? We got anything near that? No. No, we didn't. I don't care what they want.
I mean, I went deep into the stats yesterday on my video, and he's in 99th percentile for everything. Like everything. They're if you're just going based off the stats. prefer 90.
Like I was saying in the beginning of this, when I started this stream, as far as attackers, the only attacker that we got that I could be like, yeah, I don't that we fucked up was Mudryk. We fucked up, and that's his price, not who he is as a player. If we'd have played 30-something million and he was who he is, I wouldn't have a problem. The problem is we paid double that.
Yep.
So yeah, we fucked up with Mudryk. All the rest we fine. Madueke fine, because look what we paid for him. Look what he's doing, and look what he got the potential to be. That's fine. Don't even get me started on Cole Palmer. We hit the jackpot on Palmer. The jackpot. Nkunku, we don't even need to talk about him. We already know Nkunku is gonna do his thing. We already see what he brings. So I don't get it. If you expect Jackson to get better like I do, I understand why they're not going out and spending no big money on none of these strikers that's out here. Who's the one? Somebody got to tell me the one. People just like bringing in
for the numbers though, bro. It just doesn't make sense. Especially like we didn't get Europa or Champions League because of that bum potch, and like now we're paying the consequences for it. Like we all want Olise. Everybody is in a clear agreement that we want Olise, correct?
Yep.
So if we want Olise, then we need to be smart about some of the other buys that we have. It's just plain and simple.
Olise cost 60-something million. I don't know what the fuck they think, yo.
That's
How we gonna splash
70
something on him, and then what y'all think we're gonna spend on the striker? Y'all bugging.
And you guys still want other positions too. It's not like this is like the
like what are y'all?
You want to be taken care of.
What are y'all thinking?
Yeah, because my guess was that we were gonna get like 3 people this summer. Actually, it could be 4.
You want to know the worst part about it?
Free. Yeah, what's up?
They want to keep Conor Gallagher and Trevor Chalobah on top of it. So it's
Wait,
what I
for
said.
real?
want to have their case. They want all the signings, but they don't want to sell any of the
That
assets.
was my opening fucking lines. Those are my opening lines. I said y'all want everything and want nothing all at the same time. Because y'all don't want to sell Chalobah. Y'all don't want to sell Gallagher. Okay. But y'all want us to sign money players.
God damn, that sounds like my sisters, bro. That sounds like some women.
Bro, that's what I've been saying the whole time. It's the feminine energy. And that's what I said. That's what I said. That's
we're just like regurgitating what he said earlier. But like I had to say that piece. Like
bro, I swear to God. That's what I said.
Gallagher and Chalobah, but then they're wondering why we're spending 30 or 40 million on a striker rather than spending 80.
Where's the money gonna come from, bro? Chalobah ain't going yet. Gallagher ain't going yet. They want us to run out and splash money. Then if we go out and splash it and then sell them players, they bitching. And then you got Colwill every fucking year. He's putting his ass on the counter for purchase, like next to the pickles in the jar, in the fucking pig's foot in the jar. You can get Levi Colwill. He's in a fucking jar, floating around in water with his ass towards the fucking front. For sale.
You know,
why every year Levi Colwill, like it reached to the point where, like it got to be some fire. All the smoke. Where's the fire now? Every year it's Colwill. They're talking to Colwill's people.
Give me 70 million.
Colwill's people need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stop talking. How about that, Colwill people?
Didn't they just get a new contract too? Didn't he just get a new contract
6 years? Yeah, 6 years.
Like what?
Well,
like
now it's going to be 5. He has 5 years remaining on his
contract.
Nowhere.
Yeah, you're not for sale, bitch. You are not for sale. I'll be right back. I gotta get. Hold on.
No, the thing I would recommend for people here is take a break from social media, man. Because like I did not. The only thing I've seen on social media is like what's in the group chat, and that's it. Like I really don't venture outside of the group chat for Chelsea information because I already know it's just a cesspool out there on Twitter or X or whatever the fuck it's called now. So like, I mean, it's actually surprised. I mean, you know what? I'm not surprised based off of the interactions I have with people on YouTube and everything in the comment sections.
Mhm.
Like, it's just like the reactions of people just saying, "Oh, well, he's not good enough. We deserve better. This isn't the Chelsea that I remember." Okay. I mean, what are you personally gonna do about it?
Thing
Not
is,
a
CNAC, right?
fucking thing.
Let's go back to the Chelsea we remember, okay? Just
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
At the end of the Chelsea we remember, we owed $2 billion fucking dollars.
Yep.
That's what we were never a sustainable club. We owed $2 billion. CNAC,
The fact that,
$2 billion.
like, when you really think about it, the fact that we became such a
Billion.
big club, the fact that we became such a big club with a stadium that, like, mid-table teams have a bigger stadium or same size. The fact that we don't really have like big, or we didn't used to
Bro,
have
we
big.
are 10th. We are 10th, 11th place in stadium size in the Premier League. 11th.
Yeah, 11th.
11th place in stadium size in the Premier League. How
So
the fuck these people think that money grows out of their ass? That's
no,
what Roman gave you, the idea that Roman gave you. That money grows out of people's ass. That's the idea Roman gave you because he kept on taking hits to his own bank account. $2 billion. Billion.
so like, bro, like
Billion.
that's why I think, like, I came on in the comment section and I was listening on when he was saying, like, he says that a lot of us are either children or bitch ass niggas. Like, and I mean, I think it's a combination of both because I mean, the interactions I have with people in the comment sections, I really believe I'm chatting to like 12 to 15-year-olds. You know, not, I mean, I know I always make fun of Bush and everything, but like, I honestly, I don't know how old this kid is. I mean, he could be 15 for all we know. I don't know. That's why, like, I had to like reserve myself because I'd be calling some people some real like aggressive shit in the comments, but then I'm realizing like they might be children. Like, honest, God honest truth. So it's kind of hard to like really take a portion of this fan base serious because of how they react to shit. You know, I mean, it seems like the sky is falling, and even when we have something decent, they have something else to pick at it. Like,
And
oh, that's what he's supposed to do.
Bro,
I was
it's
like,
the
did you
fact of the
fucking
matter
see
is that
Palmer getting
us
40
as people
GNA?
we're
No,
Americans, we understand that money don't fucking grow on goddamn trees for some reason.
and building a
And
team is going to be a
these
process.
people that are going to these games on a weekly basis, they just think that money grows on trees. Roman showed us money grows on trees. And
No,
ever since they've been, oh, we want this, we want 100 million pound players every single year. It has to be this way, and so on and so forth. Instead, they go and they prove a model that is, they go and they use a model that is statistic based, right? With a competent manager, that statistic based model easily gets us in fourth. With a competent model, with a competent manager. That statistics-based model gets us in fourth. We were only 5 points off fourth now. So,
and also you didn't even add in the context of, okay, well, maybe if we would have beaten teams that we're supposed to beat, like not drawn at Sheffield, not drawn against Burnley, or
Nottingham Forest at home.
shit, the
Nottingham Forest
fucking
at
stolen
home,
goal that we had at Aston Villa at the end of the year.
Aston Villa at home.
Yeah.
When we
Wolves at
actually
both
went and scored
home
the
and
winner and they took
away.
it off. How
Like,
about that one? You had that and one of those other games. We're in Europa and you had one more point and we're in fucking fourth.
Yep.
So it's like
and
all
it's
this shit is like let them do their jobs. Okay? Let those guys do their jobs. At the end of the year is the time where you can go and you can complain about each and every player that you didn't like their performance. That's when you do it. Not when they signed these players. Everybody went all crazy about Cole Palmer last year, spending 40+ million on Cole Palmer, who haven't played a single fucking game yet, and he was our highest goal scorer.
And nobody expected him to score 41 GNAs in one season. Nobody
Let
expected
the guys
that.
do their job. Let
Yeah.
the guys do their job.
Yeah.
And if somebody says that they saw this coming, they're a fucking liar because nobody saw this coming.
Nobody saw this coming.
Not with Cole, no.
Poch never wanted him in the first place.
You notice how Poch didn't really want a lot of the players that like really did well for us last year.
And like he even goes,
And he
well,
wanted
I
some-
don't want João Felix, send him back to Academy Madrid.
Yeah. Luckily, he's gone, and then there's still, and then there's people
you know what?
that are,
I just want to let Enzo Maresca just do his thing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let him do his thing.
Bush, I get you, bro. I get you. It's 20. It's a 20. It's not even this. It's like swapping Broya for Duran. That's all you're doing.
Facts.
Even for even. Not even an extra penny spent for the most part. You're gonna be spending the same amount of money on Duran as the money that you sell Broya for, and you can amortize his weight, amortize the entire contract, where Broya's full profit. They're not gonna. What if next year, Bush, say Duran doesn't work out, and next year they go up for the big striker?
And they say next
this year they didn't get the striker they want. Next year they go for the big striker.
And then say next season we don't do that well. We fail in like the competition. It's gonna be
I
on
don't know,
them.
bro. I just think that everybody needs to just let these guys do their fucking jobs and try to understand what they're doing, rather than try to just like bombing on everything. It's so fucking fast.
So
I mean, but that's the thing.
What are they gonna do with Gallagher now if they're not gonna sell him?
With
Keep
who?
him on the bench.
He's going to be sold. He's
With
going to
who?
be sold. Gallagher. He's going to be sold because the thing is, like, he's not going. Like, I don't care that people are saying, "Oh, Gallagher has the power." Okay, fine. He has some strategic power.
They sign a contract and then
choose
you
where
get
to
sold
go.
them anyways. You see what they sign a contract for Trevor and they sell him anyways.
Yep.
Exactly. But the thing is, if he doesn't sign and he's like, you know what, I want to leave on a free. Okay, cool. We will sit you for a year. Like, we will sit you for a year. And then from there, you may or may not get the money that you want, but these players also are looking at their careers as far as I want to play for the national team. And you see, like, who saw Wharton or Mano coming up to play for the Euros at the beginning of last summer? Nobody. So we don't even know who's going to be available to play for England, even though they don't have like a tournament next summer. But it's the fact of football moves so fast. Around this time last year, Cole Palmer was just, he looks like he can play a little bit and sparingly in little games here and there. Now he's one of, if not the best young player in the world right now.
In the world. Less than a year. Less than a fucking year.
He had a better.
And it took him one season to do that Chelsea. He played the entire thing.
Think of it. He had a better season than your Bellinghams. He had a better season than the Player of the Year in the Prem. Like, I mean, come on. The only reason why he didn't get the awards that he deserved is because the team was shit. We were shit for 80% of the year.
100 million as well.
Exactly. Palmer, he is easily worth that now.
We literally got him for 45 million.
We stole him for four. Well, we're gonna pay 47 based off of everything that.
Wait,
like,
isn't
he's
his
already...
What was it? Did they not put his wages up to 150K now?
It hasn't been confirmed, but that's what they're discussing.
Say something because I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back though here in a second. Yeah. The one thing that I want to, like, the idea behind Duran. Okay, let me just give you the idea behind it. Okay, in total, this guy has played 5 total games in minutes. Okay, 5 total games in minutes. 454 minutes in the Premier League he's played. Okay, 5 total games. In those 5 total games, he has scored 5 goals. His conversion rate on his shooting is at a 35. Erling Haaland's conversion rate at shooting is 35. Okay? They're trying to do this legitly statistical. It's nothing more than that. And do I agree with it? No, I don't. But these guys have proven me wrong.
But to say they're doing it,
these guys have proven me wrong.
That's not the only metric they use when they're.
Well, there's so many more metrics than that he is actually like average, shit. I just had it up earlier. 1 second.
Yeah, they use a lot of metric.
But I'm just saying. I just gave you one metric. Like that was it.
Yeah, but no. What I'm saying is when you say that now, people hear that and think, oh, they're just basing it on that. They base it on everything. Like go watch his complete game. Go watch the attributes that he brings. I'm not saying he's a great player.
Aerial duels 99 percentile. Ground duels 99 percentile. Goals scored 99 percentile. Expected goals 99 percentile. Expected non-penalty goals 99 percentile. Shots taken, shots on target, shot conversion. Like
and
these
all
are
they saying
99 percentile player. Like
if what you do with a player like that is you project, okay, if he's given more opportunity, what could we get out of him? You don't expect him to remain 99 on everything. Of course not. That'll be asinine. But you expect him to be a above average player at this age. And then you're predicting in the future, in a year or two, what he's going to look like. If they could get him for less than 35, I understand it. And I understand it on the side of if they make up their mind, like, you know what? We tried to get somebody to put in front of Jackson, but the option is the math ain't mathing. So instead of that, let's get somebody who we think in a few months' time will be pushing Jackson, going to be on Jackson's heels. Jackson will be the starter. We'll sign this winger that can get us goals, and we'll go from there. We got a better tactician who's going to tighten up the defense and have a more structure going forward. So all of these things, you get it. You kind of get the balance of where it balances out so you can see where they're coming from. To act like there's no plan, it's like that's the shit. You just hear these guys bitching and complaining. And then the player that they suggest to bring in for striker is not any more no guaranteed than anybody else. When you ask them, well, who do you want to play striker? The person they usually bring ain't nobody that's not even like that. Not even fucking like that.
No, I've been seeing like it's more like they'll recommend like, oh, we should give who's that kid? Who's Dominic Solanke a chance or whatever? Or
hell no,
it'll be like a striker that like had like
million.
Exactly. You know, it'll be somebody in the league that they've seen, and like that's why I'm like I value your opinion, Joey, on people outside as well as Steve, because I know that you guys watch multiple leagues and y'all have a really good knowledge base of everybody that's outside of the league. So when I hear people say like, oh, there's nobody available now or the striker market is dead, that's because you don't know. You don't watch all the games. I can admit I don't watch all the games. I'm a grown ass man. I got bills. I got the fact that this is my lone off day.
Here. I just work from home. That's the only reason I can do it.
Man, you and Jimmy are fortunate, man. Y'all can work from home and y'all can do that. I gotta go to a physical place to work. So
I know.
It's hard for me.
We need people like you though, bro. We can't have people like you not doing your job.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I appreciate y'all, man. I love listening to you guys and being in the comment section at work, laughing my ass off and everything like that. So, to be on here just to, bring up my opinion, it's, I'm grateful. But at the same time, like when I'm talking to people in comment sections and everything, it's like they don't have it's like if you are looking for a solution and a plan, all right, what do you have to offer? Huh?
Ziggy want the link, but he has to get a Twitter. I ain't got my phone to log in and send it on IG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say put it in the
You
chat,
got
but I
Ziggy
remember
on
you
IG,
had
send him the
some.
link. No, you ain't got Ziggy
Yeah,
on
don't do
IG.
that shit. That shit's like self-sabotaging.
Huh?
Yeah, Jimmy has some weirdos
Yeah, I don't
a
drop the
couple
link in
months
the room
ago.
no more.
I
Ziggy,
was
you
like,
not
what
on
the fuck?
Twitter?
Yeah, man,
You
you're gonna
gotta
have to
make
get a
an account
Twitter,
so
bro.
I can send you the link.
We told
Yeah.
CNAC, bro. We
Yeah,
told CNAC the
man.
same thing.
Got bullied to get this motherfucker, man. So here I
Yup.
am.
Yeah, just so you can send out links. Like, because
Yeah,
I don't have my IG logged on.
Shit, you don't even have to use Twitter. Just join the group chat, and that's all you have to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's solely what I use it for. That's it. I don't even venture out anywhere else.
Well, we tell you all the information you need to know, bro.
Of course. But yeah, man. I mean, but y'all were talking facts, man. But I think it's more of a generational type thing because when you were talking about how like there's a lot of bitch made people, I think it's generational now because I hear this the way that I hear people complain, I hear that in anything, like whether it's at work, whether it's on the street, whether it's in my own
Yep.
family with my younger cousins, like a certain demographic, like they sound like the world is falling apart every time and they don't have any fucking solutions. Like
Exactly.
It's people who aren't about to be 30 yet. Like anybody underneath that like 28 demographic is pretty much in that category.
bro, it's even like
28 and under, you're pretty much in
some
that
in their early
demographic.
30s too, man. It's
I
like,
know. I
yeah,
guess I'm a little bit old. I'm a little bit older school. Like my parents are kind of like get the fuck up and get it done type of people. So
but yeah, but that's the thing, like that it's more of the like we're venturing into a societal issue right now because like people don't it's like people were like pampered when they were kids. You know, it's like I mean, like it's like people had never scraped their knee, never bust their lip, never got into a fight and like lost. Like nobody has ever taken an L in this generation, man.
They don't know how
Like
to take the L and come back from it.
exactly, they don't know how to take an L and come back. Like it's like, oh man, how are we gonna respond? How are we gonna deal with this? Oh, I can't deal with this.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, let's try again. Let's just rematch the same thing," and then it gets
I'm
worse.
like, it gets frustrating, man. It's like, man, I can't fuck with people like that. But at the same time, like just bringing it back to Chelsea, like, I mean,
Man,
all of us,
bro.
we can all agree, like this is not where we want Chelsea to be. Like
No,
we're all
we
accustomed
want
to
to be where
seeing something
we're,
winning.
we're supposed to be in the top 4, Champions League, and then compete for the league. Like we've been doing it for the past years.
Yeah, we haven't, but like the thing is, we haven't done all that in 7 years. So like
Facts.
I'm trying to get back. Me personally, I want us to get back to where we were when I first fell in love with this club.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because like it was either we won or we left with something. Like we left with a FA Cup, we left with whatever, and we left with the league. Like I'm trying to get back to that. Like top 4 was the bare minimum.
I mean,
Like
listen, Sinak, nobody expects us to win the Champions League in 2021, the second Champions League. Nobody expected it.
No, nobody expected it
Frank
because
Lampard said, "Oh, this team won't win any major honor." Tuchel comes in, bang, and wins it like that.
but that's the benefit of having an elite coach, though. And also, like we also undervalue a lot of those players as well.
Yeah.
Like Rudiger is arguably the best center back in the world, and we shitted on him back in 2018, 2019 when he came in. He endured a lot of abuse, mostly racial abuse from this fan base. And the fact that he didn't even try to hold on to re-sign when he had the chance to, it said a lot. Like he was holding on to that shit. That like he don't mention anything Chelsea to this day because usually you'll have if you win a UCL like and you leave like usually you'll mention something about Chelsea like I have a fondness
you
for
want
the
to know what's
club.
funny for your standard CNAC specifically?
Yeah,
We're 1 or 2 games away from hitting that standard.
yeah, we're close.
We were
but
1 or
it's
2 games. Like
Yeah.
literally, like if we could have walked away with the Carabao, if we could have probably walked away with the FA Cup if we ended up in the final.
Yeah.
Like we could have like walked away with one of those 2 trophies this year, but we had a bum ass coach.
Yep.
Like
If
we're
you didn't
not
start
far
Conor
away.
Gallagher,
Is the thing is we're not far away. Like we're not that far away. It's far away as people think. It's like if we can get a bit of production out of Duran, like say we could get 12 to 15 goals out of Duran, and we get 15 goals out of Nico, like we did this year. He has a similar year to this year. Doesn't get any better, doesn't get any worse. Right?
Yeah.
15 goals to this year.
And we have the players
There's
like
no way we're not going to end up being around the top 4 spot again. No way.
I mean, it'll take like, God forbid, it'll take like a massive injury crisis like we had, and then also Maresca just turning ship and like not doing what we've seen on video as far as going away from what we saw in preseason when we had Poch, when we thought we were getting a certain way of playing, and then on game 1 having Chilwell at at left wing and Colwill at left back.
When we had
and
Cucurella
still
available.
almost winning that game. Mind you, we dominated that game too.
Which
when
game?
We had no business, the Liverpool game, the first season. We had no business. We had no business doing anything in that game with the amount of injuries we had and the bullshit and the fuckery that he did. And we still, if Jackson makes a better pass and Mudryk makes a better shot, we end up stealing that game, and it'll be 2-1 instead of 1-1. There, like you said, Joey, there are fine margins, but I'm more I like to be comfortable when I'm watching the game. I don't like this seesaw shit that we've been dealing with for the last 3 years.
Talk to me about it.
So the thing is, even back then, and maybe I'm using my nostalgic mind or anything, but I never used to worry about getting top 4. It was a matter of, all right, what is United doing, and how are we going to match up with them? How are we going to beat them this year? Like that's what I was worried about. It was like I can't lose to Man United. I can't get second. And then on top of that, how are we going to get past the semifinals and into the final in Champions League?
Yeah.
Like those were the levels that I was used to. Not this, not like, okay, well, we have to worry about getting a sponsor because we're in Conference League or anything. I mean, I understand that we're going through a process of rebuilding because, I mean, face it, like whether we want to face it or not, like the club needed to be gutted and stripped to the studs like it was. It needed to happen. Am I happy about the process, the entire process as far as how we've conducted things, whether it's not having like the right experienced players or going completely all with kids? No, I'm not happy about it. But at the same time, the talent level keeps me at bay for right now because I believe in the talent of these kids.
And
Like,
he kept talking about experience. We don't have experience.
Well, yeah, experience is relative because, like, I mean, it's not like these kids.
Everybody keeps on saying we don't have experience, but most of these guys now have a little over 2 to 3 years of pro experience at this point, and all of them pretty much have experience. Every player that we've signed so far is going to have experience in the Premier League. Every single one. We have Elise, Duran, Tosin. They've all been in the Premier League at least.
Caicedo.
Yeah, all of it. And that's
all of them. I was actually just
point.
listing off the guys that we were linked to this year, not last year. But.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, we do have like experience. The whole thing of experience is relative. Like, it's not tied to age. It's tied to experience. And then also at the same time, when people are saying, "Oh, we're not signing anybody, we're moving too slow," well, everybody's moving too slow. It's the Euros. It's Copa America, and then we have the Olympics right after it. This is a weird year to try to get stuff done.
And we also got conference to qualify as well for.
I mean, that bullshit. I don't even know 100% if we're even gonna like really stay in that. To be honest with you,
I don't know.
If we're in it, then yeah, let's go ahead and win it. I'm not gonna poo-poo any type type of title. And then also, like Lewis said, I'll be shameless along with him as far as like we've won everything. Not even Real Madrid can say that. I'll run that type of agenda. I don't give a shit. Who cares? It's
a good
random
point.
people on the internet.
It's a good point, Keith. It's a really good point. Technically, the window's not even open yet.
Yeah.
Technically, the window's not open yet. Like technically, like Tosin, as much as everyone knows Tosin's on like ours, he's not technically ours just yet.
Yeah.
Like he signed a contract and everything, but his contract starts when that window opens.
Are we really gonna get rid of Lukaku if
I don't think it's at any question that we do get rid of Lukaku. It's just
because
Joey,
I've looked up on his wages and he is on the same wages as Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm like, how the hell could he be on that wages?
What do you mean? How the hell, dude?
We
That's
paid
the
him.
stupidest shit ever. How the hell? Like it's that how we paid 100 million pounds for that freaking guy, bro. Like, what do you mean? How the hell? Like, of course he's got the wages of a Roman era type guy. That's 100 million. Of course he does. Like, there's no question about it. Of course he does. Like, this is like this whole thing is like Lukaku only has one option, okay, to leave. It's the only option he has. He only has the option to leave. Okay, so it goes, and he knows that if he's going to leave, he's going to have to take a hit on his wages, and we're going to pay out his wages for the remaining portion of the time that he has on his books. I'm sure that that's the deal that's been made in the end, right? So, or they included it into the number, right? So instead of it being 38 million, it's 42 million, but we are paying for the wages, right? So that's where that 38 comes into play. Now with Lukaku, he has two options: Napoli or Saudi. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
He was talking so much rubbish about Saudi. Well, I'm not gonna go there. The next thing he just talks about how he wants to go there.
Well, he can go and compete with Ronaldo. Let him go do that.
He can go for the money.
I mean, yeah. I mean that's basically. I mean, who cares? As long as we get rid
the
of
money
him,
in that is the wages
I can care
and the
less
money
how he goes.
Mad.
Now the fact that we can't we can't like really use him in a potential Osimhen deal. It's a little upsetting, but at the same
because they don't
time, I
want to
mean,
pay how much he is. That's probably right because he's not like I don't know. Some people say he's not worth 120 million.
nobody is. Nobody's like newsflash. Enzo's not worth 105 million pounds. Caicedo's not worth 115 million pounds.
I think they don't want to break the
you can
transfer
only
window
count
again.
No, you can only count like in world football today, maybe on one hand, how many people are worth 100, like legit are worth 100 million. And there's probably two of them in the Prem today.
Chelsea said they have no plans in putting Lukaku on loan. They've confirmed that.
Yep. We're not
of course. That's what they're supposed to say.
He's either getting sold, and that's it. He ain't going on loans. They don't want to do that no more. They've done that for the past 2 years.
Well, the thing is, we know that the reason why they said
3 years in a row.
They can't. So the thing is, they know that they have Saudi in their back pocket as far as if nobody in Europe will pay the 38, or especially in Italy will say that because most likely it's going to come from Italy. Those cheap bastards, they're not going to pay 38. I mean, they're struggling to pay 40 million for who's that kid that from United that had the rape charge or grape charge or whatever. Mason Greenwood, like Juventus, like one of the richer clubs in that league, they're penny pinching United right now to get this kid.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they're doing that for a promising young kid, Lord knows that they're gonna be doing some fuckery for Lukaku.
And the thing is, Greenwood came back and he's still performing good. I saw in like the games.
Yeah, he was like I think he was their player of the season at Getafe.
Yeah.
So
he was out for like a year and a half, and he comes in bang, and he still does good.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
Oh,
I can see why there's a lot of teams after him. It's surprising why I don't know why United aren't, but I mean, I laugh every day
I don't know
because
why they don't want him back,
it's
but
funny as
anyway.
hell,
Bush,
But
here's the thing, right? Here's my whole theory behind this whole thing, right? Eventually, they're gonna have to sell Osimhen for lower than the 120. Eventually, it's gonna have to happen. Like, eventually, they're gonna have to do it. Like, they don't really have a choice, especially if they're gonna please Antonio Conte. Like,
yeah,
they
because
don't have a fucking choice. So
Conte, he's already made up his mind that he wants
he wants
Lukaku
you're
and he
muted.
wants to win fast. Am I
Yeah.
muted?
No, not you. Jimmy's muted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's already made up his mind that
Yeah.
he wants
I
Lukaku
I
and he knows
disagree.
that he can.
I disagree, Bush. I disagree with you, bro. He does not have the option to. ADL does not have the option to hold on to Osingham again another year. He doesn't.
Bush,
No.
the link is in the chat, Bush, in Lewis's chat.
I don't think he's in Lewis's chat.
Bush, you're not in Lewis's chat? I thought you was.
No, I don't think he is.
I'm just saying, I would have taken Tony any day, but then people are like, oh, but he's moaning at the players. He's moaning, bro. Any player is gonna disagree or moan, like if they're not gonna like something.
I mean, not for nothing. Duran has more goals than Tony does this year in half the amount of minutes.
Fairs.
All I know is that I mean Lukaku, he's gonna be gone.
Yeah, regardless,
It's either gonna be Saudi, and if I had to guess anything, I think because like when you said like your Joey, when you said your theory, your tinfoil theory as far as Osimhen being sold for less, like like the line the stuff is starting to make sense as far as everything lining up. If because we all know how Conte is if he doesn't get his way, he's going to be petulant and he will sabotage your team just for the fun of it. Like he does not give a shit.
It's not a good
So
way to start off in
it's
Antonio
not a
Conte
good
era.
way. Exactly. Especially if you're trying to, keep Gavard, the guy with the weird name with the, special K,
Yep.
and also entice more people to come play in Napoli because they what was it? That was the first time they won a title in 30 years. So
Mhm.
of course you want to capitalize on that, especially after having such a down season. So I mean, it makes a lot of. I mean, they could easily say like, "Hey, Osimhen, we want you to stay," but at the same time, it's the Conte factor is the one that really I'm
Yep.
starting to really start to believe your theory may have legs. I doubt that we will go for him if the price is
Yep.
right, but also at the same time, if I think we might be because like these directors they love to gamble, and if it and like
Here's
the
the
thing
thing
is.
here's the thing though, bro. Here's the thing, bro.
But I was well, no, but what
This
I was gonna say
Duran
is that they're
signing,
gonna, yeah,
this Duran signing, I'll let you finish. The Duran signing is so much of a gamble, but also there's a $20 million difference between what we want and what our Aston Villa wants in the end.
yeah.
So
But like, so you're thinking that,
everyone's just jumping into the fact that they see reports on a striker and that we're trying to get it across the line, and there's nothing to say that this gets across the line at this current moment. Just based off of what is going on at this current moment, bro. Like if you just put it into perspective, Villa want 40 they want 40, and what we're willing to give them is around 25 plus bonuses. Like there's a $15 million offset there.
yeah, and like when I saw 40 million, I was like, there's no way in hell we're paying that for
I know.
If we get him
for
for
5
25
games.
plus bonuses, if we get him for 25 plus bonuses, then I'm take a step back from away from this deal and be like, well, I have a feeling this guy's gonna end up cooking for us, just because there's no pressure on him to actually cook for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
And he also
no
said
pressure
that
for him.
he
It's
would
more
love to
pressure
join
on
Chelsea.
Jackson because Jackson now is our main guy, and Jackson has to go on and cook. You know what
And
I'm saying?
deliver. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's going to be injured going into the preseason.
Are we
So
sure about that yet? Are we sure about that? Like, is that
I
something
mean,
that
a lot of people are saying that.
I know it's a bad ankle injury, but are we for sure about that? Like, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
we can only go based off of what we're being told, right? And then leading up until when preseason starts, I'm not sure when that is. I think that's next around this
Month.
time next month.
Yeah.
So then we'll see how if he heals. Because I mean, there's people that are fast healers, and they could just be ready to go. But I'm more. I want an experienced striker because I want Jackson to learn from somebody rather than him being the main guy. Like there's a
But
lot of things in his game that he really improved on, but at the same time, there's a lot of like intricacy stuff as far as like where to make your runs or when to make your runs that he needs to pick up and that you can only get from certain experienced players. You know what I mean? I mean, a coach can only tell you a certain amount of stuff until you're able to actually, put it into practice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It just feels. I feel like we'll be fine as far as meeting our targets because like you said, we barely were off our
we
targets
barely
last
missed
year.
them this year. Yeah.
And if we had a competent manager and a competent structure, we
Not for nothing.
easily
Villa
make
isn't
that.
getting better. Villa isn't getting better. Like they have to sell their one of their main pieces just to be able to survive.
And also, like
Financially. Like
Newcastle is going to be stronger too because they went through a injury crisis just like us,
Yeah.
and they're difficult to handle, especially with the type of home atmosphere that they have. So
And Tottenham might be good as well next season because they want to get Eze and
yeah,
Tony.
if they get Eze, well, like the thing is, if we get Olise, Eze's not leaving. There, it's one or the other.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get rid of both unless someone comes in for Eze and pays like 80 for Eze, which I
well, the
doubt.
release cost is
Cheap
60, so they're
is
gonna have to.
60
Yeah, they're gonna have
for
to.
both.
Both of them are 60. Yep.
Okay, so I mean, you're looking at 120 for both.
Yeah.
I mean, they could. I mean,
Yeah.
Tottenham could do that, but then they also are they going to pay 40, 50 for you know
Tony.
for Tony? I mean, that's 100 mil. Like Tottenham don't really
So,
usually pay that amount of money, and they also need help in midfield. They also need another center back. You know what I mean?
so
So they
I just wanna give everybody kind of an idea of what the striker market really is right now. Just kind of like an overview on what the striker market is. We currently have 120 million pound or 120 million euro. I've also him. Now that Sesko's off the board, the next best options are all youngsters.
Yeah.
Now we're talking like Santiago Jimenez, we're talking Eli Wahi, we're talking Dominic Solanke, we're talking Jan Duran. Like there's not really like a guy outside of Osingham that's right now that's technically even available. Guy Perez, I guess people could say he's available, but from my understanding, that's 100 million as well.
Isak wouldn't be a bad shot, but he's still 100 million as well.
Isak's 100 million, and then you have like Jonathan David is allowed to leave, but Jonathan David is like a shorter version of Nicholas Jackson. Like he's not a great finisher. He's really good at link up play. He's pretty quick. Like he's just shorter than Nicholas Jackson. He's 5'9". So like that's not the profile. Garassi's on his way to Dortmund. That deal's nearly done. I don't know if you guys knew that yet. So like you guys can stop talking about Garassi. He's like on his way to Dortmund. Like that deal is pretty much as done as can be. And that's it, guys. That's all that's there for us right now to go for.
Yeah.
Like out of those options, and then not even Tony, of course. Out of those options, who you guys picking? It's not really a choice, really, right? It's just like
yeah.
who these sporting directors decide is the best fit. That's it. Because they're all youngsters. You don't really know exactly what you're going to get from them. All the other guys haven't played in the Premier League, so you don't know if they can deal with the physicality. This kid can. I know this kid can deal with the physicality. Because that's all he does. He's a straight flat track bully. That's what he is. He's going to be. And the funny thing is about this signing, if we do get him across the line, is like the home fans, when they see this guy play, they're gonna
love him.
They're gonna love him.
Yeah.
They're gonna love this kid when they see him play, just because of like the tenacity and the ferocity he plays with, and if he can translate those into goals, they're gonna absolutely adore this kid. Like
that's how we fell in love with Diego Costa, man. When he
Mhm.
first came in, he was a shithouser. He was just aggressive. But at the same time, he scored a ton of goals.
Mhm.
I don't know if he's going to score a ton of goals. I mean, luckily, like we're going to have. I don't know if people are going to have that mindset of. I'm sorry.
If the stats translate, he should.
Yeah, with more opportunities and with our creators, he will get he'll get opportunities to score.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of if he can do it. Stats can say everything, but at the end of the
Mhm.
day, he has to put the ball in the back of the net, same as Jackson.
Same
as Jackson. So
he's definitely
we can't
better
say
ball
that.
striker than Jackson. I can say that at least. He's definitely
Yeah,
better
I can say that.
striker.
I can see that too. Yeah.
But like outside of that, it's so many more unknowns because of such a lack of sample size. That's really what it comes down to.
And like we were all going back as fans, like we need more experience, we need more consistency in the team. And if we're able to get Olise, we're definitely going to have that, and that also opens up more opportunities for everybody else. So, I mean, me personally, if you're telling me we get Olise, and then let's say a goalkeeper. You can, me personally, I would want, Diogo Costa from Porto, but most likely he's going to be, in the 50 to 60 million pound range, So, I mean, if you're telling me we get those two, and then we still need a left back, but we can still find like plenty of left backs in either Germany or the French league, where like I've said this on different channels. Yeah, Laco. That guy, the fact that I haven't heard anything about him, and I'm praying we're doing something behind the scenes, because this kid's amazing. He's like, he will have this. I feel confident in saying he would have the same impact like Gusto had this year. Like, where we're like, man, where did this kid come from? Like, he just ticks all the boxes for me, just from seeing him and then watching his games, and also seeing him play against PSG, and they're highly talented wingers, and going toe to toe with them. So if you want to say like, oh, he doesn't do it because he's in the German league, well, I mean, I just gave you someone who was a semifinalist in the UCL. So is that not good enough?
All right, boys, I gotta head out. I might do a U.S. Brazil watch along later tonight. So if you guys want to join me to watch that, feel free. I'll have the link. I'll have that link set up here probably in the next couple hours here after I get done with some more work.
Good. I'm doing work right now while talking. Hey man, be easy.
Big up, Joey.
So Bush, man, what you saying about everything, man?
God forbid, man. Like this football club, I don't know what it is with these owners, but these transfer rumors, they change so quickly. Like, how do we go from? Look, personally, I don't want Osimhen, but he's top caliber. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of the most rated in Europe. So, like, how do we go from names like Osimhen, Alvarez, to like John Duran? And I know these guys were linked to John Duran in January as well. So, like, this isn't even like a random out the blue rumor. I don't know what's their logic behind it. Like, personally, I'm against it. If they do go with it, sure, but even then, don't pay like 40, 50 mil. I'd try and lowball Villa personally.
So you think we're going to pay 40 mil for someone who played 5 games?
Exactly. That's what Villa want. And I know these owners won't do that. I hope they don't.
Jimmy, it wouldn't surprise me.
I want $1 million, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get it, though.
Yeah, I know, but like, depends how badly the owners want this guy. But
It
obviously,
wouldn't
Villa need to
surprise
raise
me if we
funds
pay
anyway,
higher
so it
for
don't matter.
Higher for who?
the Aston Villa striker.
Like what? Like what is higher? Like higher than what they're asking?
Probably I say 65 or 70 million will probably pay.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Nah,
I'm
Nah.
not saying
not
well,
even
but with these
close.
owners, they're that stupid that we paid 105 for Caicedo and for Enzo.
That's different, though.
But they're great players. This is they already proved themselves to a certain level. And then also with Caicedo, like it was the market as far as Liverpool
Yeah, we got
coming
pushed.
in the 11th hour literally to push that to 150, 110 where we had to
Yeah,
pay
I was
115.
I was scared. I'm like, oh yeah, they've offered 100 M's. Yeah, they're gonna take him, and then we get Caicedo straight away.
Yeah, man. I remember I was in the comment section in Lewis's stream and hearing Jimmy make up a fucking song for Santos. Like I remember that shit. It was
Damn.
hilarious.
Yeah, as I was saying, we paying too much, man. I just felt
And I
like we
remember
was
with
paying-
when they were going for Lavia, they go, oh well, we're gonna have our guy, and then we just go steal Lavia from him again.
That
I
was
just there
because
like, what
like
the fuck?
look, that all happened because man, they showed their ass and they got left at the altar, you know. So, you know, we should be
They made him
thanking
feel like a
Caicedo
side
for
chick,
being
bro.
an
They made
honorable
him feel like a
dude.
side chick.
Bro,
Exactly.
I just want this Elise deal done by this week or next week, bro, because I do not want him to see our United shirt.
Bro, Ten Hag is saying, I don't even know if he's going to want to go anymore. Let's be honest. That whole
True.
Ten Hag saying,
That's
that
a
shit
big
fucked up
factor.
a lot of their potential summer signings. Because I'm sure a lot of
Facts.
people would have been more eager to go if he left.
Because Joe Shield said he's pushing for this transfer.
No, but gaming, like, this is one thing also with this fan base. People need to think that, like, not every, like, Joe Shields recommendation is going to be a hit. Because Joe Shields apparently recommended James Trafford. And I'm sorry, but, like... and he did ask for us to get Tosin. And it's not that I don't rate Tosin, but, like, you know, you could have got yourself, like, a Matt Hummels on a free, bro. Similar wages. But we got
What?
Tosin.
What?
Fuck, why no
Yeah,
Matt
bro.
Hummels?
Wait,
Man,
hold
get
on.
the fuck out of here.
Wait, what?
Bro, I
What
wanted
are you
Matt
talking
Hummels, bro.
about?
I wanted Matt Hummels, man.
You just
But
like
come on,
names.
bro.
The fuck are
Hummels-
you
No,
talking
no,
about? You
Jimmy,
just like
bro.
names.
Jimmy, bro, we could have got him on a free.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Who
but
the
Tosin
fuck
was a good
wants Matt
signing.
Hummel, bro?
But we got a younger player
Who the fuck
for
wants
free.
Matt Hummel?
yo,
Bro,
that homo in
Matt Hummels,
2024
bro.
is crazy.
That's fucking
Matt Hummel.
bananas, bro. Like, I wanted Matt Hummel in like FIFA 14, my G.
Right.
Yeah.
The fuck
God.
is you talking?
Jimmy, we need a Thiago Silva replacement, bro.
No,
Yeah.
the fuck we don't.
No, we don't.
Brother.
Who the fuck wants a 40-year-old? You think it's a regular thing? You think everybody running around with a 40-year-old center back? That
No.
ain't
He's
normal.
34. He's 34.
Silva's the exception. Silva's the exception.
Respect Nah, fuck Hummels, Danish.
Facts.
Fuck
Exactly.
him.
Thing. Like, bro, no, you guys need to understand. Like, why I say Hummels, not him to be like that top centre back. Number one, if
Bro,
you're not in the
Tosin's
Champions
is
League
fine,
this
bro.
season,
Y'all
Tosin's
motherfuckers
a
stuck
good
on
signing.
names.
Perfectly good.
oh,
Y'all be
Jimmy, like,
stuck on names. That's all y'all like is names. Y'all like big name players to come in. That's it. Y'all feel
Bro,
good. Give
no,
you
but
that
like,
rush.
Jimmy,
Oh, he has a
Jimmy.
name. And then they
Jimmy, I
flop,
swear,
they'll have a heart
it's
attack.
like they want to have the
bro,
shirt with the
12
name on the
years.
back. Like that's all they want. They don't
That's
think
all
about how
they
it's gonna
want.
fit
That's
the
the
team.
thrill.
No,
That's the
RSM,
dopamine
even
rush.
like,
Oh, he has a big name. Because I remember
Exactly.
when Chelsea signed Sterling. Nobody had a problem. Nobody. I ain't had no problem. Nobody. Now he played like shit. Everybody tried to act like, oh, he was, oh, it was because of Poch. He never, oh, wait, when we signed him, ain't nobody complaining. Nobody complained. We signed him. Nobody complained.
Shevchenko was a big name when we signed him. How did that work out?
A lot of people were big
There
names
you
when
go.
we signed them, and they were shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
they
could
were horrible.
man.
Koulibaly. How did that turn out?
Yeah,
See,
exactly.
no, guys, have you guys genuinely
Bro,
not watched
ain't
Matt Hummels
nobody
this season?
bringing in no fucking Hummels. I don't want Hummels
No,
on
but Jimmy,
Chelsea,
that's the
bro.
problem.
I take
Hummels
Tosin over
prop is
Hummels
crazy.
20 times out of 20.
Oh my god.
What is y'all talking about? What the fuck, man? Okay, let's see what team pick up Hummels then. Since he's so great, let's see where he played this year.
No,
Saudi
I
Arabia.
understand the age might be a factor as why teams don't.
No, let's see where he plays this year. Let's see.
All right, we'll
He's
see.
gonna be on a free.
Let's see.
Any smart club, yeah, that taps him up, I'm gonna rate him for it, bro. Free.
Bro,
Let's
smart
see
club.
where he
He's
plays.
on
We ain't
low
worried about your
wages.
ratings. We want to see what the world thinks of him. Not you, not me.
No,
Let's see where he
Jimmy,
plays.
let me stop you there, bro. Number
Jimmy,
one,
did you see the
he
chat?
said he doesn't want to go
Thingy
MLS or
wants to
Saudi.
join.
Like he does not want to go MLS or Saudi. So I know he's limiting his options to Europe only, which means he's not going to get huge amounts of offers from like top clubs. But Chelsea should have been all
Why
over
the fuck
Matt
you
Hummels,
want
man.
him here for?
I know
No,
that's
but
the
like,
thing. Why do you
This-
want him here?
Thank you. That's my point. Like, how does
because
he fit
he
at
is-
all into the team that we want?
Yeah.
At all.
Exactly.
Why do I
At
want
all.
him here? It's the first. Why did we go for Tosin then? If you don't want to go for Hummels,
Because he's
why
a
did you
Because
go
he's
for
a
Hummels?
good fucking center back. Do you see the teams that were after him?
Bro,
Look at
come
the
Only
teams
Man
that
United,
were
bro.
after him.
Man
Newcastle.
United were after him this
What are
whole
you talking
year.
about?
Newcastle.
He's a Premier
All right.
League center back. That's good.
So, Jimmy,
What are you talking?
believe
You looking for
Tosin-
names?
Jimmy,
If
you
Tosin
believe
played
Tosin?
in another league and cost 60, 70 million value, and we signed him, everybody will be fucking looking at his
Nah,
comps, running
nah,
his comps, jumping
Nah.
from building to building. That's what the fuck y'all do.
Are you guys like
Especially
No, can I-
European football fans, and especially
Jimmy,
the ones
Jimmy.
in England.
you?
Damn,
genuinely-
y'all
right
so
now,
fucking
right
into
now,
names.
right
Names.
No, Jimmy, it's not even about the name thing. Have you watched Matt Hummels this season? Have you genuinely watched him? Because I wouldn't have taken him last year. I don't watch him, but this year in the Champions League specifically, I was watching him, and oh my, this brother, like, why do you go for Tosin when Hummels is right there?
Fuck
Because
Hummels! You keep talking about Hummels, bro.
I can't do it, bro. I can't.
Yo, I'm
Oh,
really about to
shit.
kick you the fuck off.
24.
Has Hummels been linked anywhere with Chelsea? Is
That's the
Hummels
problem
playing
with the
in
club.
England?
No,
He's a fucking German football player.
He's a bum.
Stop acting like he's about to
He's
walk into
35,
London and play
bro.
football here.
gaming, he's a bum.
Yes.
He's won
Tosin is a better
titles after
signing.
titles. What are you on, man? About he's a bum.
He's a bum.
Osman's
Hey,
a
yo,
bum.
hey,
yo,
This
Bush.
is just disrespectful, bro. This guy is like, have you not seen the experience the guy has?
He's
Bro,
too old.
bro,
One
bro,
team
you
is
over
Champions
here
League, bro.
going crazy over Matt fucking Hummels, bro.
He's too old.
What? So you guys? No. You guys
35.
don't
He's
think
gonna
Matt
get
Hummels was
blitzed
ever
on
rated,
any
bro?
counter, especially if we play a back three.
No,
Exposed as hell wherever he plays.
This is getting out. Matt Hummels is a bum. Are we serious, guys?
That's what I said.
In 2024,
And you don't rate
yes, bro.
Tosin.
Are you
You rate? No.
I ain't gonna call him
I
a
know
bum,
damn
but
well
I'm gonna say
before
he
you
ain't.
talk
I'm
about
not. I'm
it.
trying to
Fuck
get
outta
him.
here.
He's finished. He's not.
Timmy, have you actually watched
Bro,
Tosin this season?
Tosin over Hummels 10 times out of 10. Fuck
Cap,
out of here.
cap,
Conversation
cap,
over.
Say it.
cap.
Jimmy
Cap.
Kishan is here or something in the chat saying let
People
him
are
in.
saying 35 years old. Guess what? He's still better than Tosin when Tosin 26. He's still better than Tosin, bro. He's getting mad
Like,
at the
how do you
matches, bro.
respond to this, bro? I don't even like. What do you even say? What do you even
Okay,
say?
you tell me
Do you want
Bush.
to hear my
Bush.
reasoning, guys? Do you want to hear my reasoning?
Bush.
No, I don't.
Bush.
Jimmy,
Yeah.
I'm not
Jimmy, I
about
know
to
you
have
don't
no
want him,
Matt
but
Hummels
bro,
conversation on my
Bro,
show.
it's like the people on Twitter who are like, bro, Ronaldo could come back to Man U
Bush.
right now. No, he
No,
couldn't.
RSM. I
Bush.
swear to God, I swear my grandmother. I just sat there and I was just looking at the transfer
Bush.
news about Hummels. No one's on him. No Chelsea fan has even
No one's
mentioned
Why do
on
you
his
him.
name.
think? Why do you
Bush.
think no
No
one's?
one's on him.
But this is
Bush.
what's so shocking. Why are people just like letting this guy just like he's a free
Because,
agent?
Bush, let me
bro,
ask
the
you
writing's
something.
on the wall.
And
Bush,
because
The
let
all
me
the,
ask you
writing's on the
something.
fucking wall.
the teams have the data, they see that he's on the decline. This is
Bush.
maybe this was his last ever good season, and they see the
RSM, so was
trajectory. They
Thiago
see it
Silva
going
when we
down.
signed him on the free. He was also
Bush.
on the
Is
decline.
Hummels better than Thiago
no,
Silva?
No, he
No,
wasn't.
He was.
no.
Bro, he made it to a Champions League final. What are you on about?
What
Bush.
is you talking about, man?
Go on. Gaming?
Bush. Is Hummels better than Thiago Silva?
No.
Well, there we go. That's what we're on about. What are we talking about?
No, but I'm
Tosin
saying
is
to you-
better.
Look, that's because I rate Thiago Silva like crazy, yeah. But you have to understand, we went for Tosin over and especially when the owners looked at Hummels, they didn't. That's what's even more like
Yeah.
abysmal.
Bro, if they looked at
That-
if
that-
they
no,
looked
no,
at
no,
Hummels,
no, no,
I
no.
would have looked at them
That just
differently. What do
showed
you
you
mean?
you're the only one looking at Hummels. You're the only one. What does that tell you? Go sign him on FIFA if it makes you feel better.
Right.
Jimmy,
Play him on
bro.
Ultimate Team, bro.
Shall I give you guys the reasoning, bro?
Bro, no.
It's gonna be some
no.
bullshit,
No,
bro.
Jimmy,
It's gonna
I
be
know
some
you.
bullshit.
I know you don't like this,
Bush,
bro.
nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody want Hummels, bro. Nobody cares, bro.
No, that's the
What are we
problem,
talking about?
Jimmy.
He
Nobody
played-
cares.
look at that.
Nobody wants to
He
know.
played 25 games last year.
Get the fuck out of
Still
here.
a baller. He's getting man of the matches in Europe, bro.
He's a baller. Oh my god.
This guy's sending Dortmund single-handedly to the Champions League final. Baller. You have to understand, if you've watched Dortmund's back line, that whole back line's solid. Him,
Okay, hang on a minute. What did Thiago Silva do?
Slopped about all of them, bro. But Matt Hummels he kind of composes that back line, man. His
Bush.
experience. Yo,
Thiago Silva went from PSG joining Chelsea to win the Champions League, and you think Hummels is going to do the same
don't try
thing?
this. Don't try this. He already had a career at PSG. Don't act like.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
God, Jimmy.
Kevin Samuels, you serious, Jimmy? Kevin Samuels, make some peace, but serious guys, like, bro. It's like this club like misses out on opportunity on purpose.
Tosin is a good signing. Man United were going after him this whole year, and we stole him within 2 days.
Gaming. So Man United were after Anthony. Does that make him a good signing?
Well, they thought it would be.
Well, like you can't just say that. Oh, because other clubs like Man United were after him. He's immediately like.
Bullshit.
Oh my God,
bro.
No, but Danish, it's the disrespect.
Bro, you waffling, bro. You waffling, bro. 35-year-old fucking center back. Yo, Bush, it's getting there. It's getting to that point.
No, but Jimmy, we've got too many bozo jeans at the back, man.
And you want to add home?
So you want to add a 35-year-old dude who has no legs to one of the fastest, most physical leagues in the world, and then you want to bring
35-year-old Matt Hummels to the
we don't play high lines like that, man.
And Hummels never had pace.
You don't think we're gonna not play a high line with this team?
We will. Maybe,
are you serious?
But, last season we weren't playing high lines. Even the season before that.
Wait, hold up, time out. Did you just say last season we didn't play a high line? Did you see us at Liverpool last season?
Bro, Conor Gallagher was sniffing the goalie's neck. What are you on about? Like,
are you kidding me?
No, but see that, bro. Just think. So you're taking.
I am thinking. I implore you to do the same.
The guy who has experience at West Brom and Blackburn.
Tosin is a good signing. What are we talking about?
Yeah, he's an alright signing. Like, I'm not even mad about it because he was a free.
Hummels is a dead meat.
You're because he didn't look at Hummels.
He's a good fucking player. He's a good
Hummels
player.
is dead meat.
He's a good player. He's a good Prem proven player. Those are like the buzzwords.
Exactly. We're looking for
and he's young, which is what the board wants. He's young. That's what they want.
Exactly. They want a young project.
He's not even all that young. He's 27.
He's 26, about to be 27.
A big difference between 35.
Exactly. Yeah. You want to bring a dead meat with dead legs and too slow.
Nah, Gaming, you're just being disrespectful, bro.
No. That's not me being disrespectful about Tosin.
Don't ever, prop Tosin and then call Hummels a bum. That's just so contradictory.
Listen, I'm not saying Hummels is a bum, bro, but he's not making it in the Prem at 35, bro. Like,
exactly.
You think he's gonna adapt at 35 to the Prem? When we play 3 at the back, he getting burned every single counter.
Exactly, and Thiago Silva played 3 at the back. Do you know why? Because he's a better player than Hummels.
That's also true. Because he had way higher positioning IQ than Hummels.
Exactly.
Look,
and
hey,
Hummels in a back 4? Okay, but we're not playing a back 4.
We're not playing back 4. Hummels, let's go centre back. Is he better than Biiiiatches? Who's better, Hummels or Biiiiatches? Go on.
Disasi's better than Hummels. There you go.
Disasi's better than Hummels. This is the problem. This is exactly the problem. Disasi's one of the worst centre backs.
Bush, we're not comparing center back for center back, but we're saying for what the team has, Hummels does nothing for us, especially the way that we're going to play next season.
No, but RSM is still an upgrade on the plays that we currently have.
Okay, but it's not an upgrade because it won't fit in our system, so it's going to make the system
guys. I'll put it like this.
All right, let's
like
hear it.
Matt Hummels, he's not a bum in the sense of his experience and the fact that he knows.
Respect him, man. He can
I can respect him, but then I can also live in reality and be like, you can have a lot of experience, but at the same time, you also have to have ability to go along with it in the sense of having younger legs to recuperate, because you're not going to always have the perfect setup in any situation, any game. Facts. So, and you're going to be caught out in, like, there's going to be times where we're caught out and he needs to get on his horse and get to the back. He can't do that. He was actually worse than Thiago Silva in that sense, because usually when we saw Thiago Silva, like when we were caught out and he was having to get on his horse, we were like, oh fuck, man, we don't know. But the thing is, like, Silva is still like he lost a couple steps this season, but he was still able to be serviceable in Premier League style games. Hummels, he looks slow in the Bundesliga.
Do you know who I would take?
He looks slow in
know
a
what I'm
back
saying?
four, bro. He looks slow in a
He
back
looks slow
four.
in the Bundesliga.
Guys, do you know
And
who
the
I would
thing
take?
is, like this past season, the Bundesliga was actually a better league than the Prem.
No, but
that it's just
Dortmund
1
played
year.
good football, bro. They
He
played
had a
good defense-based
renaissance.
football.
No, Bush. He had a renaissance year, but previous years before that, he looked god awful.
Guys,
I
I would
respect
take
him in
Sergio
his
Ramos
career,
over Humson.
but nah, man,
No,
that's
Gaming,
not
you're
that's
just
not what he
being
means.
reactionary, man.
Okay.
Gaming,
Gaming,
you sound
stop
more
trying to get
outlandish
Bush
than me.
mad, bro. You keep throwing out names to piss him off. Like, we're stop comparing Hummels to people, bro.
Look, I know sometimes, I can sound like a troll, but I'm being very serious about Matt Hummels.
But he's too
Bro,
slow,
okay.
Bush.
No.
Let
me give you the
Hummels
attributes.
ain't a
Let
bum.
me
He ain't a bum.
give you.
But
Let me give you
for
one
the
thing.
Prem, he's not. It's not it, bro.
He's not good for the Prem. He would get done out in
I
several
ain't saying he a
positions.
bum, but he just finished, bro. Like he has to end his career in peace. Not
35.
trying to outrun like 22-year-old pace merchants in the Prem, bro. It's not gonna happen.
And imagine if he goes against, like, say what, Haaland and that. You think he's gonna catch Haaland?
I mean,
Matt Hummels played 25 games last year at the age of 30-something.
And
he's done out here.
He's done
Look
out.
how many games Silva played the year before he came to Chelsea.
He's not on Thiago Silva level.
Thiago
never
Silva,
said
like
that.
physically,
I
it was
never
like,
ever said
come
that.
on, like that
I
man.
just said, I don't know. All right, maybe we won't take much. The thing is, the truth is, he'll never come to Chelsea. All right, let's get this straight.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't.
All I'm saying,
That's exactly, Gaming. That's what we're hoping. He never comes.
Jimmy, listen to this, bro. 6'4", low wages. He's currently earning like 105K a week.
Bro,
at Dortmund,
you cannot. There's nothing you're gonna
stay in
say
Europe.
that want me to have Matt Hummels over Tosin. I'll take my chances with Tosin.
I'm not doing that.
He's 26, about to be 27. He's a fucking mountain of a person. He's good on the ball. He's been in the Prem all his life. I'll work with that. I pray that he starts off the season and good, because I don't expect Fofana and those guys to start. Fofana's going to take some time to get back together. I don't want us to get rid of none of our center backs neither. This idea of, get rid of Biiiiatches, get rid, like that's the next thing with our fan base. Let me get to this too. The top teams and that we've about to be going up against in our league, they don't have fucking team full of world-class players. This idea of, I understand if you say you don't want Biiiiatches to be your starting center back. That's cool. You're not about to tell me he's not good enough to play in this fucking league and to be a rotation part of this fucking team. Get out of here. We've seen a manager that has a defensive setup. Biiiiatches was one of our best center backs for the time he was there year before last. He played under Poch. He didn't look good. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not
surprised. Because Poch does not coach defense. Matter of fact, he doesn't coach. We've seen enough reports about his fucking practices where many players say, tactics going on. We're running. That's why he loves Gallagher. Because he loves runners.
And Poch never wanted a set-piece coach. He goes, no, the players can learn. How the fuck can the players learn from set-piece coaches by themselves? By not having a set-piece coach.
No set-piece coach. Fucking idiots.
And this is a manager, by the way, who got saved by the fact that Lucas Moura scored a hat-trick in Amsterdam that one night. This is the luck this guy ran out with during his managerial career, man.
He managed to make Messi look washed. He played Messi CEM. That's all you need to know, bro. Like, I don't even know how the board saw that, and we're like, yeah, he's gonna.
Let me ask you
work.
this: who carried us to top 6? Cole Palmer or Pochettino?
Cole Palmer, bro.
There we go. Then. So what are we talking about?
No, but like even the fact that we've got top 6, I don't think we deserve top 6.
We had the players. The manager was shit.
What the fuck you be talking about?
Oh,
I need to know what season he watched. I need to know what season he was watching.
When you play 38 games of football, wherever you end up is what you deserve. That's it. What are you talking about? I don't want to hear about the other
We
team
could have just done
lost.
so much better with a
So
proper manager,
what?
bro.
You're telling me we look better on the pitch?
No,
Push.
with a better manager. I'm not talking. Like, I'm literally against just doing the opposite, bro.
Yeah, obviously with a better manager.
I
But like
genuinely
the
just
table don't lie,
believe.
bro. Man, you was above us the whole season, and right at the end, they fell exactly where they were supposed to be the entire season.
And I'm glad these directors did not celebrate after our 5 wins at the end. I'm so glad.
Bro, thank God. Because, like, I still don't understand how Manchester United did not sack Ten Hag, bro. That's insane to me. That's so crazy.
You know what?
That's
We don't
just
have to
sad.
worry about that because they're going to look worse next season. We don't have to worry about that.
I mean,
You see,
according
bro.
to Nacho man, they're going to be third next year. So
Naturally.
big up to Nacho man, the ultimate troll in the chat, man. Big up to you, sir.
Bro, Naturally won't be here when we sign Elise. He'll be crying.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, there's no way Elise sees Ten Hag and be like, yeah, I'm trying to play under that.
Yeah,
No way,
there's
bro.
no
I
way.
think Elise
No
was
shot.
waiting that entire time to see the managerial appointment to make like not a final decision, but they picked the worst decision by staying with Ten Hag. You really think Elise wants to play under Ten Hag, bro? And basically
So
go through what they went through last season.
So you think Elise will join if we had Poch next season? You think we want to join?
Hell no.
He'd rather stay at Crystal Palace for a year.
Bro, Elise already injury prone. One Poch workout, it's over.
Oh.
His whole
He's cooked.
bro, he'll be out for the whole season.
The whole like what's his name being injury prone thing is a little bit overblown. Like, I mean, yeah, he's missed time,
He got
but
rushed
he
back.
hasn't. He's only had like 3 like serious injuries.
But
like other stuff, like
he got rushed out.
Roy Hodgson abused him last season, bro.
That's facts.
Before he got sacked, he abused him.
But again, he's only had like 3 major injuries to where you're like, okay, yeah, it's a little worrying. But I mean, like when you really think about it, a lot of football players, they miss time throughout the season multiple times out of the year, each season. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, and if we are going to be playing a more controlled style of football, like and having adequate rotation, that should be able to minimize not just his injuries but everybody else, so that we can be fresher for the league and for cup games. So, I mean, a lot of people, they keep getting when they're like, blowing smoke about like injuries. I mean, these last 2 years we've had like just like 2 of the most like insane type of years to where we got injuries. Like it makes no sense how like these were like like the first year was like freak accidents that we saw in game and also with in training. This year it was already proven that it was in training, because you can't tell me
It's so crazy how many
somebody
injuries
is going to
happened
be
off the pitch, bro.
yeah, you can't tell me someone is playing, coming back and plays a 90 minutes, and then 2 days later he's out.
Bro, every press conference before a game, we got like 1 or 2 new injuries in practice.
Yeah,
exactly.
and even like, do you remember when we played Arsenal away? Sterling played barely any minutes, and the next day in the press conference said he's injured. How the hell could he be injured?
Also, like people don't even really bring this back up. Like Fofana, before like the summer, he was coming back from something. He was coming back from like a knee strain,
and he got injured
and then
again.
He tore his ACL on the very first day. I'm assuming they probably put him through a GACON test, and then he tore his ACL trying to do that.
Yeah.
All things like you can like piece together the stuff. I mean, this is all speculation, but based off of the information we have, I mean, who's to say like Poch didn't and the team didn't put him through that?
Next season we don't get a lot of the injuries, we keep with 1 or 2, I'm gonna blame it on Poch's training methods.
We already know that though, gaming, because like
but think about the medical team could be a problem as well, because they've only been here for 2 years under Bowley. They could also be a problem.
Facts, logic,
which we need to still sort out.
Yeah, we. I mean, the thing is, he's gone, so like I'm assuming that we're not going to be having like freak injuries in practice, or if we do, it's going to be legitimately.
And they have a set piece coach for us as well, which is a good thing.
Exactly. So I'm expecting that we're going to have a better structure than what we had last year. I'm expecting that the players, they're going to be more. They're going to be more comfortable playing with each other. So like it's not going to look like it's disjointed like it was in the beginning of last year. So I'm expecting that we're gonna have a little more cohesion, even though like we're having a new system. It's not entirely different from what we were doing towards the end of the year. And yes, we do have young players, but the fact that people are pretending like these kids have never kicked a ball a day in their life, the way that they talk, it's asinine to me. So I think we're gonna I like we should be able to meet our targets, especially
Top
like
four
top
maximum
four.
next season.
If you're telling me like we're relatively healthy and we have a decent structure, not even just a good structure, just a decent one, with the talent we have, we should be able to at least be top 4 or 5th.
And a trophy. I think we can get to another final. To be honest, especially thinking about the players that we're
Exactly.
missing. Like if we had Nkuku for a whole season, I swear so many games would have gone differently.
Oh,
And
he would have
people don't
scored so
even
many goals. He would have been the top goal
Promise.
scorer probably.
and people don't even realize like what like our bench is going to be stronger based off of
And
the
we
amount
can
of
use
game
that for
time a lot
Conference
of people
League.
were able to get. Yeah, so
Mhm.
if you're telling me like you're going to have like let's say Carney playing in the 10 in Conference League, or Noni being out wide, Sterling or Mudryk being out wide, and
Yeah.
then if we get this this Duran guy at the that's still a pretty good attack.
Yeah.
Like you can win, you can probably go into most games in the Prem and be like, all right, we have a chance with that
Can I
attack. So
can I also say something? You know about how we say Sterling is annoying, like some games like that, but we want to get rid of him, yeah. But
yeah,
would you be surprised if he retires at Chelsea? Because he did say that he wants to help out this young squad. He wants to win trophies. He wants to win titles with them and help him out.
yeah, because I believe he sees the talent level of these kids, and he also and like the way that a lot of the younger kids, especially the ones that are like have like dual citizenship, either whether it's African or Caribbean ties, like Palmer,
Sterling.
Carney, Noni, like they all idolize, they all look up to Sterling, and
Yeah.
like Sterling is a really good professional. Like I mean, like we can be frustrated based off of what we see on the
Oh yeah.
pitch, but as far as him being a professional and doing things the right way, he's a role model to those kids. So, like, I wouldn't pay 325 a week for a role model. I can like
True.
we can go find someone else.
I
But
mean,
for what we have right now,
listen,
like
that's why next season I
he
want Jimmy
serves a
to.
purpose in the team.
Yeah.
My thing
That's
is
why I
like I
want
feel like
Jimmy next
Sterling
season
would be
to
good off
cuss
the
out.
bench. Like that's what I want to see next season because I feel like he can give us a different look on the left side. Like even in the Forest game, he came off the bench and he got a goal. Like I feel like that's what we should use him for.
And we're going to be having a system that he's also used to playing with when he was at City. So and he
True.
got
Yeah.
hella goals and hell of assists in that system. And if we're to believe that a lot of this stuff is going to take away some of the thinking, maybe we might be able to get a tune out of Mudryk. I don't think so.
Oh
You know,
no,
I've seen
Bro,
I've
I'm
seen
so
enough.
sorry.
That's
You do
spot,
if you don't
man.
have a
But
first touch by the age of like 22, bro, 21, like you're not getting it
Hey
later in
man,
life.
Bro, his touches is
weird
like
things can
he's
happen. You
bro.
know, weird things can happen. Like he does have enough raw ability to where he can make a fool out of me. I would love to be made a fool out of because that means that it's benefiting Chelsea.
But
Like
they
that's
ain't
the
gonna get
thing.
rid of him
Like
next season, I don't think.
no, they're not. I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't think
because
either.
he's on a 7-year contract. They're going to
you know,
give him every opportunity
Because
to
think
be
Jamie
able
about
Reed's
to
how
the
be
much we would have to
most.
successful.
pay for him
He's the most
if he leaves.
frustrating player I've ever seen at this football club.
But
The
wasn't we gonna
most.
wait? Didn't we try to go for Neymar, but instead we went for Mudryk?
What? I know that was a rumor, but it wasn't gonna happen, man. The offer from Saudi was big money, but you know what the problem is, Cenac, that I have with this squad in general next season is this signing of Duran again just re-emphasize the fact that yes, we've got talent, but every time there's always that part where it's not enough. That Carabao Cup final is the best example. The chances that like sometimes I see clips of
Dude,
the
the
chances.
Carabao
Bro,
Cup final was the fucking manager. What are you
No, but
talking about? Our
Jimmy,
manager was shit. We lost
yeah,
the
but the players
Liverpool
were also
kids.
horrendous, Jimmy.
What
Look,
are you
I
talking
trust our
about?
coach,
No,
but
man.
that
Don't
final
try
was
to
on those
rewrite the
players.
fucking history. Our manager shit. Carabao
Jimmy,
Cup
but
the
final.
only player I blame for that final, like wholeheartedly, is Gallagher. He had like 2
Yes,
chances.
Gallagher had three
Gallagher's the only
chances.
Not just
other than
Gallagher,
that,
it was
trash, bro.
Gallagher, Enzo, Palmer.
Bro,
Like,
Enzo and Palmer had
Yeah.
like half chances. Gallagher, like alone, could have just
Bro.
gotten it 2-0 alone.
Do you know
Those
what the
other
idea
people had
was?
half chances.
Gallagher should have won the game, man.
Guys,
Exactly.
you know
That's
what
what I'm
Keeping it
saying.
real.
Like,
I ain't trying to put it all on him, but when you miss the chance he missed, I don't know what
Guys,
else to say.
If
You
that was
gotta make that.
Sterling, if that was Sterling, Sterling would get the blame for the entire game.
Of
yup,
course.
say that. Bro, it's English tax. I swear it's English tax too.
And you know
Of
what it
course,
was?
man.
Oh,
If that shit was, listen, it was Gallagher, so they act like it wasn't that big of a
and
deal. That
do you know
was
what
a
it?
big
Do you know what it was? Poch made a great idea. Oh, let's hoof the ball to Jackson against Virtual Van Dijk and Konate.
Hoofball, bro.
Yeah,
Against
get the
kids.
fuck out of here, Bush, for that.
no, but like, look,
And
in the
he
end,
came
we
out
lost
and he's
to
like, you know what, we're
NPC.
not gonna go
added
for the win.
extra
We're gonna put
time.
penalties.
But
Like,
if
come
you're
on, bro.
watching that first 90, bro, some of those players, like, it's my
Bro, we had a chance to win that game.
Yes,
if we got
but
set up
the managers and
tactically
players
good.
both equally cost us. But the chances that those players miss, like, this is the problem. We just never seem to get over the line, bro.
The manager was the problem.
It was,
How
bro.
do you
Bro,
know
we got
Duran's
extra
gonna be
time
that
against kids, and he's like, we're gonna hold on for penalties against children.
Oh yeah, that's what.
Like,
Like,
come
come
on,
on.
bro. Like, how are you gonna blame the players when the manager's like, yeah, we're gonna play for penalties? By the way, do not
The
attack
manager
kids.
sets the temperament, Bush. You gotta know
Wasn't
that.
that?
And
But
also,
wasn't that after the 90th minute, guys? Right?
Yeah, that's why he cost us the final, because
So it
after
was
the 90th
after
minute is when the
90th
kids
minute.
came in,
But I'm
and we
saying
should have by all accounts we should have
within
won
that
at that point.
within the 90 and added extra time, there were multiple chances that we missed.
I'm
What
not
are you
saying
talking
that.
about? The manager said he's playing for the draw. What does that have to do?
Jimmy, that was after the 90s. That's why I'm saying equally.
It doesn't
both
matter
the
when it
player
was.
and the
After the
manager cost
90
us.
minutes, the game ain't fucking over.
Bro,
Yeah.
you guys
We got a whole
are
other half
players now.
hour.
Bush.
What are you talking about?
Players
also
cost
said-
us, man.
Bush.
He quit. He
quit.
fucking quit.
Oh, facts.
The manager
Prime,
quit.
facts.
He quit. He gave up. He said,
The
Chilwell.
manager gave up.
He said
Yeah,
Chilwell and who was it? Chilwell and Gallagher were tired. Bro, Liverpool played 4 days before the Carabao Cup final. We had the whole week off.
Bro, I completely forgot about that.
And we played children.
Oh
we
my
played it. We
God.
played their children.
And you know what,
And-
Bush, I'll tell you why they won. Do you know why? Because Jurgen Klopp is a better manager with a better structure.
No,
That's
no.
why they won.
Yeah, but
We
I'm
had
just
enough
saying,
to win that game.
my overall point was, yes, I agree, Poch cost us in the end by stupidly, you know, thingy. But I'm saying, like, you guys are saying that these players didn't
Bush,
miss
man, the
chances.
chat is going in on you, bro. God,
Like, we have to be honest. And this same thing will come back to haunt us the same way it did multiple times last. And that's not even my original point. It wasn't just the cup final. There were games where, like, I don't know what it was. We just couldn't get over the line, bro.
Yeah, if he set us attack properly.
Ask him.
No,
and
how
Liverpool had
did we
injuries.
not get it over the line?
Right,
though?
and Liverpool had injuries.
We already know Poch set us up to fail most of those
Facts,
games.
Warrior.
That's why the
Liverpool had
Liverpool had injuries as well.
Gaming. He's already been sacked, so there's no point complaining about Poch. We got what we wanted, but I'm saying
but Liverpool had injuries as well before
they had hold up. They had no Alisson Becker, no Curtis Jones, no Nunez, no Jota, no Soboslai, no Matip, Salah, no Trent.
Guys, you know I'm not
against kids, and we still bro. That's the
Wait.
manager. I'm so sorry.
Bro,
I swear Salah and Nunez were on the bench. They were going to play.
Ass.
No, they never came in the game. That's what I'm saying. Salah
They were
and Nunez
sat
were
on the bench.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but they were injured. Like, they were never going to play. They were sat on the bench. They didn't play though.
Yeah.
No, but he did say they would if they were okay, but they never did.
Because they were injured. So my point's still saying they were injuries.
Yeah. So we can't just sit here and say, "Oh, we lost a bunch of NPCs."
Gaming. We already know, that Poch cost us games. That's why he got sacked. But there were specific moments in this season, like that Man City game. That Man City game is the worst one. Why? Because it was the one where it just pointed out everything, where just players weren't good enough, bro. On chances, Chilwell, Jackson, I can't want to say Noni or Palmer. You know what I'm trying to say, bro. You guys seem to think it was just Poch. There were still moments where players had the chance to bury goals.
Hey, Prime, it's in the link is in Lewis's chat, man. Come on. I tap out, man. I can
It's like
I don't know what
bro.
Prime's gonna come on and say, man. There's nothing more. Pochettino got sacked, Prime. There's no point. He's already gone. He's not the worry. I'm just saying that, like, next season, bro, our failure to get that sort of experience, that person that can get you over the line again, it might cost us. I'm just saying. We've got the talent, I agree. But Duran,
Golly, Bush,
Duran,
you are what the person that Jimmy was talking about at the beginning of this stream, bro. Like straight up. I'm just listening. I'm listening, and you are checking every single box he was talking about. It's amazing.
what is it, Sinak?
I'm just saying. I'm actually
Go ahead.
What do you mean? Go ahead, man. Hey, man. I hope you ain't gonna flip out on me like Egal or something like that, bro.
No.
I ain't gonna.
You gonna try to square up you at the barbecue, bro? You gonna say pull up?
Man. There ain't no barbecue or anything for me to come and meet you or anything like that. I don't fight children, bro.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man. Like you need to calm down, bro. Like for real.
Sinak.
Nah, Bush, please.
There are
Just
some people
relax.
that just don't want to criticize players, bro.
Take a breath and relax, bro. Like for real. Like a
admit
lot
it,
of
bro.
the stuff that you're talking about, like it's already. Admit what?
Admit, yeah, there have been times in the season where players alone have cost us, as well as Poch. Yes or no?
Yeah.
That's literally my point.
But we're talking about
alone. What does that mean?
Jimmy, did you watch that game versus Man City? Please tell me you watched that game.
Listen,
what player alone cost us against Man City? What do you mean cost us what? We never lost to Man City.
Only the
cup.
Yeah,
FA Cup.
In the cup. That's the game I'm talking about.
So what player alone lost us the game?
Nobody.
Jackson, bro.
Yeah,
Jackson alone. Jackson lost us the game against Man City.
Bro, Jackson created the chances for us.
Gaming. Don't.
Bush, what did Jackson do to cost us the game?
Brother, he missed chance. Like that guy was through on goal, like straight through on goal, one-on-one situations. He was in that half on his own, you know. And Chilwell, don't even remind me. Chilwell went on the
asked you,
all he had to
how
do
did
was
Jackson lose us the game? And you brought up Chilwell, bro. Are you all right?
What? Wait. So you've inferred it incorrectly. You meant that I said Jackson was the only player that cost us. No.
You said
name the person that was responsible.
Alone, as in a specific chance they've missed.
That's not costing the game alone.
Bush.
What I mean, look, in terms of games that
Bush.
I'll name you the players.
Chilwell
also
cost us the game, not passing it to Sterling. Chilwell.
Yeah, I've just named Chilwell.
Oh my god, that Chilwell chance, bro. I literally just had a PTSD flashback to it, bro.
Let's not try and defend Jackson versus Man City in the cup, please. Like serious, like you guys saying shit like, oh, he created.
Not defend Jackson. He created those chances for us.
And gaming, look at the chances he missed.
Okay, but nobody's saying.
There's a whole comp.
Nobody's saying. But people, hold up. But people crashed on Jackson. What are you on about though? Like after the game, people crashed on.
Hold on, wait. Y'all saying players get away with missing big chances? Who gets away with missing big chances?
Gets away
people
with
shit on Jackson after
Gallagher.
the final. I agree with Gallagher.
Besides Gallagher, who gets away with missing big chances?
Sterling.
Sterling gets away.
How does he get away with it?
Bro, people crash it on Sterling too.
Sterling don't play and he get criticized. Do you know what it means with Bush, do you know what get away with it means? How the fuck could you say Sterling? Are you stupid?
I didn't even say that.
You just said Sterling. I said who misses chances and get away with it? You said
no.
Miss
I was
chances
speaking to gaming.
And get away with it.
No. He was gaming. I'm speaking to gaming right here. He was saying that Jackson was creating chances. No, he wasn't.
What?
Gaming. I know you damn well did not watch that game, bro. Please tell me. Did you watch that game in the cup?
Yes, I did. I was watching that game.
So you watched that game and you saw what Jackson did, right? You saw the chances he had. You saw the runs that he could have made.
3 of them, he would have won like 3-0.
Okay, but like you're saying that like every
And
time I
Chilwell
try
cost us the
critiquing
fucking
him,
game.
you do the opposite.
Chilwell.
Yeah, Chilwell as well. But then this is the
Yo, is
problem.
Keyshawn
Your
still there?
hesitancy to crash it on Chilwell and Jackson is I don't know. I'm starting to question it, bro.
So you're telling me that Jackson had a bad season last season when since the AFCON when he came back.
Gaming
he
is
improved a
changing
lot.
my point. I didn't say that. I said there were certain parts of the season where certain players and some of like our not even just the players, the team, inability to get over the line cost us, bro. That game versus Nottingham Forest at home. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Well,
oh my
hang
god.
on a minute.
You saw that
Do you
shit,
know
right?
why? Do you know why we lost that game? Because of Poch. It was
Thank
set
you.
up awfully disgusting. Brentford put
That shit was stinky,
Enzo
bro.
as a striker. Get the fuck out of here.
That
So
shit was
gaming,
ass. Come on, he had
gaming,
Enzo on left wing
that's
shifts, bro.
That's not even what I'm talking about.
Bro,
For example,
he
let
played
me give you a
Conor
scenario, yeah?
Gallagher
No,
on the left
gaming. Let's say, yeah, Gallagher, Jackson, whatever the player, they miss literally a tapping, open goal, like tapping, bro. Is that on Poch?
Well, I mean, if we're set up wrong, then yes.
Gaming. In the situation, because this Poch doesn't decide if Palmer makes the run.
No,
and puts
Maldini,
the
I didn't
ball
say
into
we
the box.
lost.
That's not down to Poch.
I didn't
That's
say
down
we
to the
lost
players'
the
individual
FA
brilliance.
Cup
Hey,
because
Jimmy,
of
I think
Poch.
Prime is in the Prime is trying to get on.
Exactly,
Yeah, Maldini.
Danish. That FA Cup game, I went to that game, and I'll be honest, some of the chances that we created, we should have buried. Man.
Yeah, the FA Cup game was because on the players. It wasn't on Poch. We were set up defensively good. We cannot blame that game on Poch. It was on the players. They let him down.
But originally, you were doing that. You were literally saying that.
No, I said the players.
Prime. You're here. Go ahead, man.
Yo, what up, people?
What's up, Prime?
What's up, bro?
Yeah,
Prime,
listen,
please come and
I've
save
had a
this.
long day. Had a long day. I got home. I just wanted to chill. I see that Jimmy's live, so I was like, all right, cool. Let me just play it in the background.
Hey, Prime, I got a question for you, yeah?
No, hold on, gaming.
Nah, let him
bro.
talk,
I just
man.
I just have have it on in the background. I see Jimmy doing his thing. Big up, bro. It's like cool. Let me just play it on in the background. I'll relax. Maybe I'll play some FIFA or whatever because I'm tired, and I see people like defending Poch and saying the players, that we, bro. I'm not done. I don't get what you're speaking right now, and talking about the players and missing chances and getting onto Jackson and stuff. Yes, cool. There are some games last season that the players do have some fault in. Like for example, being 1-0 up and 2-1 up against 10-man Burnley, I expect us to win. That's on the players. But there are more games that Poch has let us down in last season than I can just blame the players on their own. Poch deserved to go. There's no defense of him staying. There's no amount of chances that Jackson missed that can defend Poch losing his job. So I don't get this conversation that's being had. I'll be so real. I think it's a pointless conversation to have.
Prime, that's literally. First of all, I'm not defending Poch. All I'm saying, there were certain moments, a lot, and I'm talking in reference to next season, by the way. That's what I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
The original conversation was about Duran, and if we're really gonna get over the line next season, because let's be honest, we cost ourselves games specifically this season, which were down to players as well as Poch. I'm not defending Poch at all, and I'm happy that he got sacked. He's done and dusted. You get
Yeah.
I still think there might still be leaks in that forward line due to lack of experience or lack of decision making is the biggest one for me. Players like your Mudricks, your Jacksons can be awful.
When it comes to decision making, do you not think that's down the coaching? Because I look at Mudrick, for example, right?
Absolutely.
I know Jimmy, like for example, Jimmy doesn't like Mudrick at all. I look at Mudrick as a guy who I believe he's got the talent because we see it in glimpses, but it's clear he lacks a football brain. And what's the worst thing that Mudrick can go through? Having a manager that doesn't coach properly. Big up Warrior in the chat. Give Mudrick and a lot of these other players as well. Give them a proper coach, give them a proper structure, and we'll see them actually develop much better. Without a proper coach, we were a few points off top 4. So you bring in an actual coach, and you bring in improvements in certain positions. You bring in, say, a better striker than Jackson. You bring in a left back. You bring in a centre back. Why can't we get top 4? And United are a mess. They're keeping Ten Hag. Who knows what's going to happen with Liverpool under Slot? Who knows what's going to happen with Newcastle? Who knows what will happen with Villa? Who knows what's going to happen with Spurs? Top 4 is there for us to get.
And my thing is this: we don't even necessarily need signings either, because if you think about it, we played with Conor Gallagher at the 10 for an entire season. Imagine we had Nkuku there instead of a roadrunner, somebody who's actually good on the ball as a 10.
Exactly.
Think about how our game changes just by that one thing, and we already have Nkuku. It's not like we have to wait and see. We have a player who can fit in the 10 and do a lot for us.
If we played Chukwuemeka, like
Is
say in
that
the 10,
simple?
we would have been looking better.
Like,
here's what I laugh about what Bush don't realize. He's always, we missed this chance. Bush, you know what would have happened after we scored all these chances you claim we missed? We would have conceded. We would have fucking conceded.
Facts.
Because that's what we do.
Like, that's what United.
We didn't lose all of these games. All these points we dropped was not because of missed chances. We scored 103 goals. The problem is we let up like 80. That's the fucking problem.
I don't get. This is one of the worst goals conceded seasons Chelsea have had in
ever.
And
But
you're gonna blame Jackson for missing chances. What do you want Jackson to do? Do you want him to get 30 goals?
No, but Prime, the original conversation was about the attack. I wasn't.
But there's nothing wrong with our
Defense is
attack.
a whole different issue.
But the
You
best
don't
thing
believe
about
there's
Chelsea is our
nothing wrong
attack.
with the attack, Prime.
They're the best thing. No, we can improve on certain players.
Yeah,
fine.
exactly.
The best thing. No, hold on, Bush. The best thing about Chelsea is our attack.
That's true.
We have
Guys,
attacking players that start for other teams in the top 6. Jackson starts for every team in the league, bar City. Palmer.
Can I chime in? Can I chime in with a point?
Yeah.
The thing is, when you realize which are the best teams in terms of, constantly competing in the league, right? You have to have a good defense, which is what we are lacking. But it's not the defense. It's not the individuals. It's the flipping structure.
It's the structure.
That is the problem. That is the biggest problem that we had last season. And I believe that with Maresca, that stuff will get sorted out. With our attack, the problem the problem with our attack is not really that big, in my opinion, because I just think that if you have a good structure, you will be able to score goals. You remember that one season with Tuchel where we had over 70 goals and our attack was crap.
They missed every
terrible.
fucking thing.
We had Mount,
Jimmy, go
we
back
had
to
Werner.
cool.
Yeah, we had bums up front. Like, we have way better attackers now than we did then, in my opinion. And I affirm that. So, in my opinion, I just think that the midfield, we don't touch that. I don't want to see anyone coming in. I don't want to see a midfielder coming in. I want to see preferably a left winger, because my gosh, bro, I'm better at football than Modric. I'm telling you now, I'm not even that good at the sport. I stopped playing when I was like 15. I stopped like playing football properly when I was 15. But I can tell you now, I'm better at football than Modric. Modric is a freestyle. He's a freestyle skills.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. If I threw a ball at Mudryk, it would bounce off of him. That's how shit his touch is.
I have a better first touch than Mudryk.
That's how shit Mudryk is, bro. Like,
I have a
can't
better
stand
first
him,
touch
bro.
than Mudryk, and I can't even do an around the world with a ball.
Hey,
I have a
but
better first touch than Mudryk.
K2. It's not Mudryk's fault though. It's not Mudryk's fault. Jackson's fault for missing the chances. Let's not talk about it.
Nah.
Oh
Let me tell you something.
Apparently,
Let me tell you something.
Apparently, we only need to talk about Jackson. Apparently, it's just Jackson, bro.
Bro, Bush's point.
You know
But that's what I'm saying.
But the thing with this fan base is, it's like, I don't know what, I feel like these guys have watched more football than I have in my life, in my opinion, right? Like, I just think that, like, these English guys are closer to the pitch, and they probably follow the club way more than I do. because I'm from Africa. Like I'm in Africa right now. Like, so I'm not like too much into Chelsea like that, like every day. But one thing I can say is I don't understand why these people love Roadrunners so much. Can someone please enlighten me as to why these guys love Persian merchants and
Oh, listen, let
Roadrunners?
me. I need to come on. I need to come on screen for
Like
this. Give me a second.
I'm
Because
so
bro, it's because they want
it
to see you
blows my
sweat for the
Oh,
mind.
badge, you know, whatever the
bro,
fuck
that
that means.
No, but
it's embedded in their culture though, in the English culture where they got to give a lot of effort and like
okay.
110%. Like it's like they're effort merchants. For instance, like I
But
mean
the thing
here
is,
because
these people,
I live in the
yeah,
States and like
mm,
I mean yeah we appreciate effort,
Yep,
but we come to
yeah,
see talent. Like I
yep.
don't go to a
mm,
Laker game
for
to
sure,
fucking
yeah.
watch, name Joe Schmo on the Lakers. I go to
Yeah,
see
like
LeBron.
we're
I go
not
to see
paying to see
Nah,
Pat
nah,
Bev.
these guys,
yeah.
Not
these
bad.
guys wanna
We
go.
don't.
You know what they wanna do? They wanna go
Yeah.
to a. I don't know.
Like I'm not
I
going
think there was
for
a rapper. There was a rapper in like an LA Lakers sub for freestyle, right? And he said, fourth quarter, I'm sitting in crypto. I'm asking myself, why the fuck is Batum in? Like no one pays money. No one pays money like a ticket to go watch Philadelphia 76ers to go see Batum ball out. They want to see
Bro,
Embiid. They want to see the
bro,
skilled guys.
do you know
They want to
why?
see the bums.
Do you know why the English culture, why English people love these roadrunners and tryhards? It's because football is this working class sport, so it shows the real roots.
Yeah.
You care.
Yeah.
It shows that you care.
You
It
care.
shows that you care when if you run
Passion.
around and I'm throwing this to the crowd and I'm doing it shows that you actually care. Kissing the badge shows
Kiss
that I
the-
care a lot more than anything else. If I'm not running, if I'm not putting in effort, quote unquote, that's the metric they
Yeah,
judge
but
things on. They don't judge things on your technical ability or if you're actually good. That's why this fan base, they still love Mason Mount, but yet they got onto the neck of Jorginho. These guys will criticize an Enzo or a Caicedo, but Jackson got
Bro,
more
Gallagher got a
criticism.
fucking banner,
Wait,
bro.
hold on,
Beat
bro.
that. He got a banner.
Bro, everyone talked about the chances Jackson missed against Man City in that semi-final. But Gallagher had more chances against Liverpool in the final and missed.
Oh, we
He
talked
had,
about we
When,
talked
he
about
had
when
we
I
talked about it on
better
Sky.
criticized,
We talked about that, bro.
when
chances,
I
mind you.
criticized Gallagher
He
for
had an
that
open. He
final,
had an open goal.
people
He had a
told me,
one-on-one with the goalkeeper.
people told me it's not fair. You can't get onto Gallagher. It's Poch's fault for playing for penalties. But when it's Jackson, all of a sudden get him out of the club. He's
Yeah.
you know what?
And if
So everyone will, Chelsea fans will criticize Sterling, but
yes,
we can't
Prime,
really talk about
Prime.
Mudryk.
If Sterling missed one chance in that Carabao Cup, the whole be like, get the fuck out, Sterling. Everyone will blame Sterling. But if it's a Gallagher,
that is true.
no, it's fine. We can give him a
No, but
chance.
you know why that is. But we all know. We're all here. We all know what that is. It starts with the
Because
R
it's English
word
tax.
and ends with the M. No, it's not English
But when
tax.
No, it's a
no,
bias.
it's not.
It's
No,
racism.
no. Gaming,
It's
it's not
racism.
English tax.
It's
You know why?
it's his
racism.
deep-rooted
It is.
tan, man. That's what it
It's
is.
not English tax. You know why? Because when Tomori was sold, I was one of the very few Chelsea fans on socials that
No
was
one
saying
cared.
that why are we getting rid of Tomori?
Yeah, that was
No one
disgrace. That was
cared.
disgusting.
No one cared. No one cared.
No.
Even Colwill's being linked with a move to Bayern.
Yeah.
No one's really speaking about it.
No
but
one
when
cares.
it's Gallagher, everyone's
But
angry.
you know why no one is speaking on it?
I make jokes about Reece James, right? It's only this community and Lewis's streams that really like gets onto me. But if I was talking about Mount or Gallagher, I would be getting dogs abused by the worldwide fan base because if you're not white, no one cares. Let's just be
Exactly,
blunt
that
and
is
be
true.
honest about it.
And also light
People
skinned.
don't care.
And
People
also
don't
light skinned.
care.
It's not about being necessarily white. It's more about like the color of your skin. Like it's colorism. That's what it is. It's not really racism, but it's like colorism.
You have to do more.
Like
We have to do more.
like if I'm looking at these core links, guys, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired, bro, of this guy. I don't know, man. Like, what has he done for us? In order for him to be like, okay, I want to go to Bayern now. I want to go elevate my career. But like, I don't see it, man, with Cole. I think the talent of passing is there, but he has a lot to learn, bro. From a defensive standpoint, he is not that guy.
No, I agree. He does have a lot to learn, but the thing is, he's also 20 years old, and defenders usually mature like when they're like 20 by 25, 26. So I'm not expecting a lot from him now. I can see the potential. He has a lot of characteristics that go with the modern game, and that'll give him time for people to to allow him to make the mistakes and all that stuff. But for people to say that he's better than Biiiatches, I would say probably
I don't
not. I
see
mean, I
it,
would
man.
say right now
Nah,
Biiiatches is better than him.
yeah,
I
I
would
don't
think
see it,
so.
bro.
And if
Mm.
like, and the thing is, when people are saying like, oh, he's talking with Bayern, he's talking with Liverpool,
It's not gonna
like
happen.
I honestly I don't care
Yeah,
because he's locked down for 5 years. So if they
Yeah,
really want him that bad, we don't start
but
talks
pay
with
up.
you saying anything
No, pay
above
up,
70
man.
million, because
but
Pay
that's
up.
see,
pure
A hundred
profit at the
M's
end of the
or,
day,
or
and we can actually
yeah.
go and get a world-class player
but if he
like
gets
with that
sold,
money.
because he
So
just signed a new contract, he's gonna look also more stupid for signing a new contract and for leaving.
That is true.
exactly. So I'm like, you fucked
I think I
yourself
think I think Poch I
if you
think
really
Poch
didn't want to
hoodwinked him.
stay,
Yeah,
huh?
I think Poch hoodwinked him. Yeah,
No, I mean, I
Poch
think he was a,
definitely
like the way that he was
conned him.
shoehorned into games early on.
Hmm.
I think he was given assurances that he would get game time
Yeah,
no matter what. Because and then like he got injured, and then we just really didn't see anything from him. So it was kind of hard to like put him in games. But towards the end, like before his most recent injury, he was actually looking decent in his left center back
yeah.
position, but he still has a lot to learn as far as on the defensive end, because a lot of these players under Poch, they just looked like they were like just scary, and they had that, I guess,
But
that
it's
generic
but it's
bozo gene, if you want to
but the
call it
thing
that. But
the thing
yeah, go
the
ahead.
thing with yeah, the thing with it is I'm not gonna blame him too much about what happened last season, because I blame Poch more, because I was seeing
Exactly.
acres and acres of spaces. And when you are young and you're coming up as a center back, I don't think he was used to, number one, you're not used to playing at the top level. So in as much as, yeah, he played at Brighton all those games, he wasn't at Chelsea. Chelsea's a bigger club, so there's more pressure. There's more pressure, elevated pressure. You're seeing way more space. So you're in your mind, you're like, because I'm thinking from his perspective while he was playing. He's seeing acres of space and he's starting to panic. That's why he wasn't too assured in his defensive attributes. He wasn't necessarily expressing them to the best way that he can. And I think that was the biggest problem with him. I think he kept on second guessing himself.
Of
And
course.
instead of being proactive, he became more reactive and he became
I mean,
more
but
reserved as
also
such.
like
So I
center
think
backs,
that was
like
the
they're not
problem.
most center backs, when you have acres of space and then you have somebody running at you full speed with the ball, like that, they're
Exactly.
not used to being in those
Disadvantage.
situations,
Exactly. Yeah.
especially like when he was when we had him at left back, and he had so many 1v1s. It was clear he did not look comfortable. But
but
when we
Sina,
had
Yeah.
him, no,
But
but
that
listen, but when we had him in the
uh,
left center back position where he could see the threat coming, and then he can make a decision on whether to attack before the ball reaches them, or to lay off, and then also, be able to, be more communicative with his partner, and also with the people in front of him. He looked a little more at home. He still made mistakes, but it wasn't as glaring as it was when he was at left
Yeah.
back.
That's the thing though. That's like, but that's like the theme of this season, bro. It's like Podge set up so many of these players to fail. Like
yeah,
I saw Colwill getting eaten alive by the fan base because so many times when he was playing left back, when it was the one-on-one, he just kept backing off and backing off and backing off and backing off. And what ended up
Because he
happening
didn't
is
know
either
how
the
to.
pass came through or
Yeah.
the cut back in the shot. And people are getting mad at him, but it's like, yeah, he's a fucking center back. He doesn't know that he doesn't have the skills to just in the moment be like, yeah, I need to close him down or I need to give him space. He doesn't have that. So what he does is every single time he just kept backing off and giving him more space.
and it
Yeah,
wasn't his fault for starting at left back. I don't blame him. That
Thank
was
you. That's what I'm
Poch.
saying. Poch was setting him up for failure.
And
he
even
was setting up a
and even
lot of
from
people
the
for
left back
failure.
perspective, and even from the left back perspective, when I mean, Cole is English, Chilwell is English. He would have looked at Chilwell and said, "Yo, teach me how to do this, this, and this from that position, right?" And like, Chilwell can't defend, guys. Like, to be honest with you, he just can't defend. He's horrible, bro. And he likes backing off, and he just does
Wait,
bullheaded
K2.
stuff.
Sorry, can I just say,
Yeah.
guys, there are 61 people watching, and it's on 83 likes. Let's get Jimmy to 100 people. Come on.
Yeah, come on,
I
man.
know,
This is some
right?
Arsenal bottle jobs 2.0, man. Get them likes up.
Yeah, these guys are moving like flipping Man United, bro.
With
Like,
10 Hag
Negative
training.
1 goal difference, bro.
yeah,
Come on.
that's what they're
Well,
doing,
hey,
bro. They're
my
moving
bad,
like
damn.
K2, my bad, bro, because you were spitting. Keep spitting.
Yeah. I was talking about the fact that the person in front of Cole that Cole would have leaned on from experience would have been Chilwell in that position. And guys, Chilwell can't defend. He has no football IQ. So what was Cole really going to learn from Chilwell from that position? Okay, Kukurea, he could have learned some stuff, but like Kukurea's defending is more of like it's like aggressive defending, and I don't think Cole's personality is like that. So I don't think he would have learned how to do that like Kukurea would have. And also, when you put a center back at left back, angles people like moving your body like different shape, like the shape of your body positioning is different from for a defender in that particular scenario. So it gets difficult for them. That's why I think I'm just looking at Posh, bro, and I remember like I wanted him in. Now I look back and I'm like, yo,
You regret it.
yeah, I'm never like going to be like super optimistic at any manager that comes in or super like
May I
pessimistic,
ask,
bro.
why
Unless
did you
like
want Poch in the first place?
oh, I personally didn't do my research on like what happened at PSG. I just was
Okay.
like, oh, because of what he did at Tottenham, he developed players, Eriksen, Dele Alli, Son, Kane, more and more. Even flipping Dembele, what a baller he was, Musa Dembele. I looked at that and I was like, yo, yeah, I think he can cook something up. I didn't even look at like the whole talk of injuries, bro. If I had known about the injuries at PSG, bro, and like what he did at PSG, oh my goodness, bro. This is why I question, like, what were the directors thinking when they selected this guy? Like, what was the? I mean, it was maybe my thought process, but like, it's your job to do the research as a director. So how did you get that one so horribly wrong?
Bro,
Because
this is why this is the
do their
three
due
for
diligence.
strike 3. This is the last one they got because they spent a whole summer and then they ended up on Podge a whole summer.
Yeah, they should be gone regardless.
Yeah, because they didn't truly do their due diligence back then. Like
They
you
didn't
said,
research,
they
bro.
went.
Like they get
They
paid.
went. They wanted a manager that can develop players. So in theory, Poch made sense, but they didn't look at what actually happened in the past with him. But yeah, you're right. Like third strike, you're gone, which is why
Yeah.
I believe they've got this one right because they've actually.
Yeah.
It looks like they've actually done their due diligence. They've set out what they want in terms of a style of play. They've set up the parameters of what you have to hit within this season. They've actually done their due diligence, and I think Maresca will actually be a hit. If people actually do their research on him, it makes sense why they've hired.
But if Maresca doesn't work, the fans are
behind
gonna. If Maresca doesn't work, the fans are gonna turn on straight away against the owners. They'll flip like that.
The fans don't like the owners anyway, so I don't really care what they think.
Yeah, I don't think the fans will turn against the owners like that. I just think with the Maresca thing, guys, I think it's gonna be like Sarri 2.0. I'm just hoping that those that were Sarri out when they were have developed some form of footballing brain, and that they will,
Hey, K2, you know this fan base, bro. You know this fan base. They don't have a. They don't. You know this fan base.
It's hope. Because bro, I'm sick and tired of seeing talented players. Yeah, talented players come to this club and be treated like crap.
Yeah, Bush didn't want to get cooked anymore.
He went to go add Matt Hummels to his FIFA team.
Yeah, Prime. Do you know Bush? He wanted Hatmum. I don't know his name.
Wanted who?
What?
What was the guy? Hummels. Yeah, he wanted Hummels instead of tossing at Chelsea. There was a debate about that.
Oh my god.
Like no joke. Ask Cena.
How old is
Ask
Ramos? 35.
I mean, Homos is a quality defender, but he's too old.
He's good, but like,
35
yeah,
years
like
old.
we're gonna play Highlands, guys. What are you
Oh,
doing here?
oh, Jimmy, where are you? Oh,
He's gone.
muted
Wait,
himself when he
Bush
came on.
says
Yeah.
I will come back gaming. Yeah,
Jo-
but we'll see. You preferred
Jimmy
Humbles.
needs to come back. I have something to tell him.
Humbles.
Oh, and Stenak as well.
Oh, yo, I'm here. What's up?
I need Jimmy back. I want both of
Oh,
your
okay.
reactions.
Guys, have you just
All
seen the
right.
transfer news from Ferruccio? He's signing a right back, the Brazilian guy from.
Yeah, Pedro.
Yeah, but I mean,
Lima.
he's going to
it-
Strasbourg, though.
My right back, Pedro. Lima,
Yeah,
my
but bro,
right
that's just that he is just a contingency plan. Like if Reece doesn't ever get injured again and Gusto leaves because he wants playing time, they have him as a backup.
contingency plan.
I'm not gonna lie. With
My
Reece
right.
James, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I've given up pretty much. Like I'm not.
Yes, cook. Let's
Bro,
go.
listen, no, stop,
No,
Prime,
no,
stop, bro.
listen,
You
All
are
right,
an
so then,
nasty
no. Go
ass
ahead. Go
Reece
ahead.
James
Say
hater,
two.
bro.
Why
listen
did
to
you
what.
get up on
Listen to
Reece
what.
James?
I'm not a Reece
Nah,
James
I'm
hater
gonna
or
be
anything.
real.
Like,
I
he's
think
one of
this
my
is
No,
Reece
favorite
K2,
players.
James' last chance.
I know you're not a Reece James
Everyone
fan. I'm
stop.
talking
Let
about
him
Prime,
cook.
bro.
He's cooking. Let him cook.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
My thing with Reece James is like his injuries, bro. One game he's in, then he gets injured.
Oh,
Oh, hello?
you
2-3
disconnected for a
months, right?
second.
I disconnected. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying that Reece James is one game he's fit, right? And then like plays maybe 1 or 2 games, then he's injured for like 2-3 months. And like for me, like that position is a taxing position in the modern day, right? Like if you're like a center back, not even a center back or something like that, then maybe I'll allow for more because they're 2 center backs. You get what I mean? But when you're a top class right back or full back and you're getting constant injuries and muscular injuries at that, hamstring injuries at that, eventually, man, your body's gonna compensate. You're gonna get more injuries, and more injuries. My thing is when you're playing in the most physical league, in one of the most physical, let me not say the most because Brazilian league is hella physical as well, but one of the most physical leagues in the world, like eventually your body's gonna keep on breaking down as an athlete. My thing with Reece James is I question is it the medical stuff or is it him? Because is it the genetics? Or a combination of all of those things? Because in my opinion, I just think these injuries are not going to stop.
Yeah, but you know what happened last season with his injuries?
Listen, for
what
me,
could happen is
for me, you're both on 2 things. One, I think it's genetics. Like I think that Reece put on too much muscle for what a right back should have, and I think that put up a lot of stress on his hamstrings. Like I think Reece, when he was slimmer, when he was slimmer, probably would be less injury prone. Number 2, he refused to get the surgery, and that's why he kept getting injured. This is why for me, this is the last strike for me.
And he got
Reece James.
rushed.
Exactly,
he got rushed for the Everton game.
He got rushed back, and he didn't have the surgery. Now that he's had the surgery,
he did get rushed back, and I remember that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then he looked way better when he came back.
Even the season with was it Potter? Was it Potter 2 seasons ago with Potter?
It might have been
Remember
both Potter and Tuchel. He had injuries.
We was rushed back in, and then he got injured again.
He's always been rushed back since he's been at Chelsea. He's not had a season injury free, and whenever
he's always getting rushed back.
His most consistent run where he didn't have injuries was I think March 21 when under Tuchel up until the November of the following season 2021. Like it was an 8 to 9 month stretch where he didn't get injured. And we started like really seriously like boosting him as like top 3 right back in the world.
Sina, do you remember that period as well though, right? Tuchel was managing his minutes. Because I remember when Tuchel came to Chelsea, Cho was the one started off playing right wing back. I remember Tuchel was alternating James between right wing back and right center back. There were a lot of first leg. Yeah, he was. He did.
Whoa.
He played him at right center back against against Real Madrid. He wasn't playing him at right center back that much.
No.
He played.
I
He
said
played
a
right.
few times
He played
did.
against
A few times he did,
like
'cause we ended the season him playing right center back and Aspie playing wing back. In the cup
no,
final,
it's reversed.
Yeah, but that's when he was
I'm not
moving him
finished. Hold on.
inside.
Cup final.
I know.
to
I'm
deal
not
with
fi-
the speed.
Bro, let me speak. Let me finish. In the cup final, he played right center back. In the FA Cup final. But anyway, my point being, Tuchel, during that little period where he stayed injury-free, Tuchel was actually managing his minutes well. But then he got injured around November, I think, and we didn't have any backup to him. That's why we had to keep rushing him back. We now have a backup to him. He's now had the surgery. Hopefully he stays injury-free. But Jimmy, you're back. Gaming, why don't you tell Jimmy and Sinak what you said on Sarcasm City?
About who?
What I said.
About
What I said at
Chelsea.
Sarcasm City TV.
About
What
Chelsea.
would I want to say?
About Chelsea. About Chelsea next season.
Oh yeah, I could say that. And then what about that? I'm not saying it could happen, but with the trophy,
Just no, you said it's gonna happen. That's your predictions. I'll say it.
yeah. And if it doesn't happen, I'll apologize. Simply.
Just say, bro. Say it. Stop waffling.
What did he say? Just say it. What did he say?
Yeah.
All right. So what I said that with Enzo Maresca, he'll win the Premier League next season, and we'll get 4 trophies.
What?
Huh?
Yes, I said
Bro,
that. Have a go look on the replay.
Yo, send me your plug, bro.
Nah.
That shit must go. My man,
And I said if that
What
happens,
drugs are you on, dog?
hey, the trophies could happen.
And I kept asking him how are we gonna? No,
The
what
trophies.
you said was
Are you mixing meth
we'll
with
win.
PCP
What he
gaming?
said was we'll win 3 trophies and we'll win the Prem and he will retain the Prem. And I
Wait,
said,
is this?
and I
Was
wanted
this
him
on
to
the call-in
explain
show?
And
Yes.
Yeah. And Sinak, I wanted him to explain to me how it would happen. He couldn't explain to me.
So what I think it could
You know
happen.
what?
Because think about it.
It
We
can
have
happen if
talent
every
players.
other team in the league gets demoted and we're the only one in the Premier League. I could see it happening. If everybody else
And
gets
think
caught on
about it.
financial charges, maybe.
Liverpool have slot. They could do rubbish next season. Liverpool could.
Who cares about Liverpool? The best team in the league is Man City.
No.
Yeah. How are we gonna? How are we gonna? How are we
What do you
gonna,
mean? No, the best team in the
place
league is Man
above
City.
City?
No, we
gonna
cannot
beat
be Man
City?
City.
The best team
So
in the
you
league is
just-
Man City.
So how do you
What,
win the
just-
league?
Yeah.
So gaming. How are we gonna beat City? How are we gonna over 38
Win the
games? How
league.
are we gonna beat City?
Well, I mean,
Thank
let's
you.
be real. Every time we've City, it's always been like a draw or a win against them. We've always gave them 2 tough games.
We're
last
not
season.
talking.
But
So how
I'm
does that
talking
mean-
about. I'm not talking about head to head. I'm talking about over 38 games. How are we going to?
Well, our structure needs to be good. We need to be set up properly, and we need.
Nah, not
We
good. They
also
need an
have
excellent
quality players to
structure
do
for
it.
that. Nah.
Oof.
So you've given
Okay.
no valid reason.
Listen, if it happens, I will be.
Oh, no, but what
shocked.
do you mean if it happens? You gave a
Bro,
prediction
if
that
it's
it will happen.
yeah, right.
Are you
You said
willing
it
to
will
put money
happen.
on it?
What do you mean if
Yeah,
it happens?
I think it's gonna happen next season.
Are you willing to
think-
put money
bro,
on
there's
your
no
mountain?
way, bro.
I'm not gonna bet no money.
Bro, it's more. Bro,
Bro, you know what, bro? Bet a
Okay.
single dollar, you'll make like 3 million if it hits.
To be fair, you're right.
You'll make like 3 million if it hits. 3 trophies,
Yo,
including the Prem, bro.
Warrior, if you want to know
You
what
do
I
it
said
like that?
on the fan
Bet a
coin
dollar.
show,
The
Bet
guy
$1.
said no. The guy said we'll win 3 trophies and we'll win the Prem and we will retain
3.
it.
Well, 3. What
Three
does he
He
think?
ways.
said we'll win 3
So- How do we
get-
and we will win the Prem.
Oh, the
So
So that
conference.
means we're gonna get a
conference.
quad. That's a
I mean the
quad.
quad.
We're
That's
gonna
a
get a quad.
4 and then the following season we will retain
Something
the
that's
Prem.
never been
is
done,
what
by
he
the way,
said.
folks.
Bro,
We're not
just
doing
bet
that.
$1, bro. Bet $1.
We're not doing that. I'm sorry.
That is
I can see us
Oh.
maybe winning a
Man
trophy.
said if
dear.
it happens,
Bro,
you
that's
need to
about it.
apologize to me. Okay, man.
If it happens, I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'll run down
bro.
the
If
Bush.
it happens next
If
season,
that
I'm gonna
happens.
tell you right now, bro. I will literally go outside and I'll scream "F Man City." We broke a record.
And what?
I
And
do that
when
shit
it
for free
doesn't,
anyways.
That
I
is
and
go
when
out
it
there and
doesn't
bet Man
happen,
City for
and when
free.
it doesn't happen, what will you do? When it doesn't happen?
If it doesn't happen, I'll wear a Man City shirt for a whole year.
Don't do that. Don't do
So
that.
why,
Nah, man,
bro?
hell no.
Okay.
If
You
we
might
don't
as
win
well.
a
You might as
quad,
well go
bro,
find
come
your
on, bro.
shirt
Nah,
now, because
man.
that
Yeah,
ain't
bro,
gonna
just
happen.
Don't do that.
pre-order that shit right now, bro.
Don't
Like,
do that. Nah, man, I ain't gonna. Nah, don't do that.
Bro,
You might as well
Bush
go look
just
for the
said.
shirt now.
Oi, Bush just said, I know as soon as
You might as
possible
well
he
go pre-order a
stopped.
Haaland shirt, man.
Bro, once what does I don't know.
Warrior's telling me not to do that as well.
Yeah, cause don't, bro. It's a quad. Like that's not happening.
Yeah, but
Wait,
conference I could see us winning.
Wait,
I
do you
agree. Listen,
think-
that's what I'm
do
saying.
you
I could
think-
see a trophy next season, but
Carabao
bro,
Cup.
Do you think the do you think the Sassy's better than Matt Hummels? Gaming?
Yes. Are you mad?
No.
Huh?
Brother.
Wait, say that again.
Gaming thinks the Sassy's better than Matt Hummels.
Hey, yo.
The Sassy has been our best centre back last season.
That's not
best
is he
center
better
back.
than Matt
That is not
Hummels?
a flex. How many goals have we conceded this season?
Yeah.
Well, a lot.
67 is
Bro,
67
I'm gonna
is
be
a
real.
lot.
Listen. I do not think Matt Hummels in 2024 is good enough for the Prem.
No.
But you're not gonna hold up. But you're not gonna catch me doing the sassy prop. That boy is slow. He moved like a freight train, bro. Have you seen him when we got this season, bro? The amount of times I was like, can he run? Like, can he actually? Like, I'm seeing. It looks like he's moving in so like he's so big.
RSM.
He's running in
RSM. Do
slow
you want to know
motion,
why
bro.
the Sassy's so heavy? He's almost like 200 pounds. That's why.
Yeah, so was Lukaku when he came to Chelsea. He was overweight.
What does Lukaku have to deal with Matt Hummels being worse than the
He's
Sassy?
not overweight. I don't think the Sassy is necessarily overweight, man. I just think
No. I didn't say the Sassy's overweight.
I feel like
I said
low key, the sassy in the NFL, bro. I feel like I could see it.
his
Like,
genetics are crazy.
more than
Sassy's
a center back.
genetics
I'm
are
very
crazy, bro.
But anyway,
Yo, that guy
you
shows
still
up on
haven't
squad,
you still haven't given a valid reason why the Sassy's better than Matt Hummels.
Okay, Bush, hold
So
up.
you- so-
Bush,
so you
Hummels
think-
did not carry Dortmund to the UCL final. Let's stop this, bro. Why are
Yeah.
we lying now?
Yeah, we can't
Like,
do this,
we don't have to lie about
This is
Hummels like that.
disgusting.
We could just say,
Guys, someone is a footballing legend.
come on, bro.
What are you doing?
Why is everybody making crazy statements?
Come on, man.
right now?
That's
I
bro.
can't. I feel like what am I surrounded by, bro?
Guys,
I feel like I'm losing brain cells,
Matt
can't agree with anybody.
Matt Hummels is a quality centre back. We're not
That's just
comparing
like me
him to the
saying
Sassy.
that Petrovic carried us to the Carabao Cup final last season.
Okay, we don't.
You know what?
Gaming.
You know what you're saying.
Gaming. We don't
know,
care. Give me a reason why the Sassy is better than Matt Hummels.
That's true. I knew.
Well, why do I think, bro? Because the fucking. Alright, let me get this shit sorted out.
Bro, saying the Sassy is
So
better
why do I
than
think
Matt
the Sassy,
Hummels is
bro?
like saying Gallagher is better than Pedri, bro.
No, Gallagher, bro.
By the way, I
That
need
is what it
valid
is,
reasons.
man.
I don't care.
Listen,
Gaming,
I
by the
think
way,
Matt
Gaming,
Hummels
by
is
the way, right? I don't care about your opinion. I need valid reasons.
Matt Hummels is a good player. Yes, I can admit that. But at the age of 35, he ain't gonna do nothing for this Chelsea squad if he joined us.
Hey, listen, we agree, but why do you think?
We agree,
I mean,
the
yeah.
Sassy's
no.
clear of him?
Hold on.
Like, you think Sassy's clear?
Again, whether we agree or disagree is irrelevant. I don't care about your opinion. Give me valid reasons why the Sassy's better than Matt
Because the
Hummels.
Sassy has more strength than Hummels. He
So
can defend
what?
properly.
No, we can't. Not compared to Matt Hummels.
Hell no.
Give me
Nah,
valid
come on, man.
reasons.
No. You know what?
Hummels
Fine,
can
then
head
I'll
of the
just say
ball
Thiago
better.
Silva's better than Hart Hummels. Then there you go.
I'll get
Hummels
it.
can control the space
But
around
again,
him better.
Thiago Silva being better than Matt Hummels does not prove why the Sassy is better than Matt Hummels.
I don't think
Listen, that's just my opinion. I just think the Sassy is.
But okay, so it's your opinion then.
Yes.
Okay, so back up your opinion.
Well, my opinion. I told you my opinions.
No,
You
back it
literally
up.
heard them.
Give me valid reasons. Back it up. You haven't given me any valid reason.
Okay, but if you don't agree with hold up. If you don't agree with his opinion, then none of his reasons are gonna be valid for you. Like,
No, but he
we're
hasn't
just going
given
in
a valid
circles.
reason though, bro.
Bro, but we're gonna go in circles because every single thing he says, you're gonna be like, that's not true.
Exactly.
No, but
Yeah.
he hasn't given. No, but that's like no, but like
Prime. He just said, hold up. What did he say? He said the assassin.
Nah,
He
gaming
feels
is
like he's a
trolling,
better
bro.
defender or some shit. Like, and you're
Nah,
just like,
he's
no, that's not true.
yeah, but bro, that's
Like-
not a valid reason.
I said he's got good strength. He's a good defender. That's what I said.
He
But
said
like-
Holmes is a better passer, but he thinks the assassin's a better
he didn't
defender and more
mention passing.
physical.
He didn't mention
I didn't mention passing.
Bro, that's like me saying Patrick Bamford is a better striker than Erling Haaland. Like, what are we doing?
Yep.
Listen,
Yeah,
everybody's
but
your
bro,
opinion doesn't mean
Haaland
anything.
last season was
I need
washed.
valid reasons. I need valid reasons.
Yeah, I just said them. I don't need to explain no
You
more. We're gonna
haven't, haven't said valid reasons.
No, man, I said valid reasons.
You said he's stronger. What does being stronger have to do with being a better center back?
Yeah, but you need strength to be a centre back.
Andreas
necessarily.
Christensen's not that strong, and he's
Yeah,
one
but
of the
hang
best.
on a minute. You're comparing a guy who played 2 Premier League games for us.
Who played 2 Premier League games for us?
He played 2 Premier League games, like for Chelsea.
Who did?
Alfie Gris.
I said Andreas
No,
Christensen.
Christensen.
Oh, Andreas Christensen. Oh, yeah, but he hardly played sometimes for Chelsea.
He played. Okay, whatever. That's really hardly played. Okay, whatever. I'm not even going to bother in this argument anymore. You're waffling.
So you would want him to be at Chelsea and then him getting out sprinted by the likes of Haaland, Walker, and that.
Bro, I'm not saying.
Wait,
Nobody's
hold on.
saying that we
Hold
want
on.
I'd
Hummels.
rather have Matt Hummels.
Hold on. So Matt Hummels being better than the Sassy means I want the Sassy at Chelsea. That's what you're getting at.
Well, I mean, I know. Well, did you want
Bro,
the
he never
Sassy in your
said that
opinion?
shit. Like that is a sentence he never said. That's like being like, bro, I like waffles, and you being like, so you hate pancakes? He never said that shit. Like,
That's like taking the Pepsi challenge and choosing Jif peanut butter. Like, what the fuck?
like that shit had nothing to do with what he said.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, bro, why are we like? I feel like I'm going crazy. Like, why does everybody have to have an extreme opinion? Like, we could say Matt Hummels is not good,
even
but we can
Chelsea
also
fans
say
go,
that
"Oh,
he's not an excellent defender
and
either.
then Chelsea fans go, "Oh, why don't you want Oshman? Because he's a bum. Because look what he done at Afcon, bro. It's because we don't want him because of his prizes and his wages."
Gaming. Don't do that because you're one of those extreme Chelsea fans that will say the Sassy's better than Matt Hummels with no valid reason.
I literally gave you them.
You gave me no valid reason.
I did, but all right.
Bro, if I come out and say Matty Cash is better than Reece James, and I say because I feel like Matty Cash is better than Reece James, Matty Cash is faster, you guys will all laugh at me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right? So let's not do this. Let's not do this, please. Let's not do this.
I mean, Reece just learn your Spanish and go to Madrid.
Okay.
Like, listen, he's got one more season, and if he gets another injury, he's done now.
Reece going to Madrid is why the Sassy is better than Matt Hummels. Okay, man, thank you.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You haven't said anything though.
Yeah, that's horrendous. That's horrible. Nah, I feel like I'm losing brain cells just listening to this.
Okay, Bush, stop it, bro. But hey, yo,
man.
Bush, it is an insane opinion to say that we should sign Hummels instead of Tosin. Like that is still the shit opinion. Like
Tosin is literally a good signing.
Bugging has nothing to do with what you said. Like,
wait, we should sign Hummels instead of Tosin.
No, he came in here and he's like, I think it's crazy and insane that Chelsea didn't look at Hummels instead of Tosin. And we're like, bro, what are you talking about? And he defended that.
Wait, how much does Hummels earn? Like per?
I don't know, but he would have came here on the free.
Guys,
Probably would have done like
regardless, Matt Hummels wouldn't come to Chelsea. He's comfortable at Dortmund
he
and he'll retire there in a couple of years.
Right,
and also like he's played in Germany all his life, bro.
Either, bro. Like, he would also get blitzed on any counter.
In Germany all his life.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't necessarily think he'd get blitzed. I think he'd handle the Prem fine, to be fair. But regardless, he wouldn't come to Chelsea. But even still, let's not take away from the point. Why is the Sassy better than Matt Hummels?
Bro, I just gave you my opinion, bro. Like,
bro.
come
He's
on.
like,
no, but you've given
Prime.
me
He's not gonna give you any valid reasons because you don't agree with this opinion. So any shit he says, you're gonna be like, that's not a valid reason.
But bro, just because I don't.
You're gonna go in circles. He's gonna say some shit. You're gonna be like, how could you say that?
Exactly.
Give me a valid reason. He's gonna give you another reason. You're gonna say, what do you mean?
I want, but like, oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. It's just pure waffle. You're gonna go in circles.
Like,
but let's just talk about this before Jimmy's gonna start saying something.
We can't all just like we can't just give opinions with nothing to back them up on.
Bro, I see everybody on Twitter does that shit. What do you mean? Everybody on fucking
Yes, everyone does it.
Yeah, but we shouldn't allow that. Shouldn't be a thing anymore.
Yeah,
well, I mean, it is in 2024.
You keep it pushing. Like, for example, like Bush said that shit. I'm over it already. Like, we understand that. Like, we understand that what he said was some BS. We keep it pushing. Like, it's that simple.
Bro, I find it funny that I say what I say about Reece James, I back up what I say about Reece James, and I still get attacked. But we're gonna let go what gaming said with no valid reasons. Okay,
Bro, I'm
man.
not letting it go. It's just some BS. Like, why do I have to acknowledge it? At least what you said had more substance, so that's why we acknowledged it. We talked about it. We discussed it. But what gaming said, like, bro, like, come on, like, what do you want us? Want us to have an in-depth discussion about why the Sassy is better than Hummels? Like, come on, man.
In 2024, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
My bad. Maybe I'm tripping then. Fine. My bad.
What are you guys' thoughts on getting in John Duran?
I don't think he might be good, but like we already have Jackson and Datro. I'd rather use both of them than get Duran.
I'm South American, so I've seen like I watch all the qualifying games. I follow all the South American teams. I've seen him like play a couple games for Colombia. Obviously he hasn't done a lot for Aston Villa, so like
Colombia's cooking.
yeah, Colombia's cooking, but he doesn't really get too much game time when it's like when they put out their A team. He's not necessarily part of their A team yet. Like he's still young, so they give him like for example this last game that they played against the US, he got some minutes. I think he got a start because they put out their B team against the USA. They didn't put out all their A team. But when it's 18, when it's World Cup qualifiers, like they still think he's a little unproven, so they put him in as a sub. From what I've seen, I don't think that he's bad, but do I think he's an upgrade on Jackson? No. Do I think he's a good replacement for Broha if we sell him? Maybe. But for 40 million? No shot, bro.
Exactly,
No
bro. Listen,
shot.
for me,
40 million. Not even
and I've
close.
been saying this since
How much do you
February.
sign Jackson for? 35.
Matter of fact, yeah. How much we signed Jackson
Yeah,
for?
we signed him for
35,
35. He's
right?
not better than Jackson.
Nah,
Mind you,
35,
I've been
Jesus,
saying
this
this.
thing.
I've been
Nah,
saying this since
nah.
November, and maybe CNAC might know if you've been watching casually.
He's crazy.
If we don't get our main targets, just give me Jackson and Fofana for another season up top.
Yep.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't. Why are we going to spend money on Duran? And I'm not saying he's bad. I think he's like good and there's potential there. But you can't tell me that potential is any more than Jackson or Datro. We've already got potential in those two. I don't want to get another potential striker.
I feel like the potential is even
Yeah, I
worse.
can
At least
hear
with
it.
Jackson, we have a season where we like, okay, he has something to him, but
Yeah.
Duran doesn't have a full season under him yet. That's why I think 40 is a little excessive, to be honest.
Exactly.
The
Yeah, I
thing
can
is,
hear it.
when you sign a young player, he needs to play games. If he comes in, he's not going to play as many games as you'd like for him to develop. So essentially,
Yeah.
If
in
we're
my
not gonna play
opinion,
Conference League, I don't want him. By the way, like it's just that simple. Like if we're not gonna play Conference League for whatever reason, for
nah, but
financial stuff, we're not gonna play. Don't even get
even
him.
if he,
Wait.
yeah,
What
but
do you
even
mean
if
we're
he
not playing
plays
Conference League for
League,
financials?
Because I think if we get into Conference League, we have to be under different FFP rules and all that shit. So there was like some chatter saying that
I want
potentially
to
we
play
might not.
Conference League.
Potentially, it might not be worth it for us to play Conference League,
oh
just because we would
no,
have to fall under the stricter UEFA FFP rules. But
I want to
So
play
that's
was the
Conference
easy
League.
trophy.
But that's the thing. Like that's why I'm not completely 100% sure if we're actually even going to play Conference League because we could easily just go ahead and keep our spending habits at the way that they've been the last 2 years,
he's
and
right.
then just be like, hey, we'll take a fine, or we'll actually if we were in Europa, we'll take the fine. But since we're in Conference League, we'll just take the 1 year ban and then just do the same thing that we were doing last year. But again, that would mean like making this Duran move wouldn't make any sense because, like K2 just said, like he needs games to develop. So I mean, we're spending 25 mil when we have Datro Fofana. Like we could just hand him over to him, and he's actually cheaper. So I mean, but they're like ability wise, they're not really too different. Other than he's what's his name? This Duran kid is better in the air as far as heading, but I mean, who's to say that Jackson can't develop that? So
yeah, that's not that
it
hard
makes
to do.
that's why I've always been very consistent, no matter if I'm in the comment section or if I jump on a stream. I've been saying like we need to get an experienced striker to put away the chances that we are definitely going to create. And also, we need an experienced goalkeeper because we need to fix the spine. If you're telling me that we can fix the spine this year, and then next year we can compete, not necessarily win it, but like give a good competition to City or Arsenal, then I'll believe you in that, right? That's why I'm holding out for Joey's tinfoil hat theory that we may end up with Osimhen at the end of the season or at the end of the summer transfer period.
Yeah,
Because I don't because
Joey and
like
I both came up with that theory.
yeah, they think that we're not going to pay that because of Conte pushing and they don't want any problems with him early doors, that we may actually
Yeah.
get him for, let's say, 80 million or 90 million euros or pounds, and then we send Lukaku the other way. And
I
maybe
mean, the
just to
only
throw in a
problem.
sweetener, we'll give him
Yeah.
like Cassidy. So
Yeah.
like
The only problem
what
with.
was like that's actually like we're getting ripped off in
Yeah.
that deal. But if you're telling me
Yeah.
we're gonna get a striker that can put away chances and give us, let's say, 15 to 20 goals in the league, and then a total of 25 to 30 over the season, yeah, I'll take that. And we don't pay 100 mil, so we don't have that stigma of, oh, we all we do is just pay 100 mil for
Yeah,
any
every
Joe
summer
Schmo
basically
player.
another 100 mil, 100 mil, 100 mil.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It makes
I see what
sense.
you're
Like
saying.
PR wise, it makes sense. Money wise, it makes sense. As far as like the paying out the fees, I mean, we can take a hit, but at the same time, like I said, I think we that's a necessary that to me would be a better gamble because I believe even without Osimhen, we still have a chance of getting top four. So if with
Yeah.
him, it will give us a better chance of getting top four. Plus, we can also start to like really put things together so that when we really are able to compete for a Prem, which we haven't won in 7 years, mind you, longest
Yeah,
drought in about 20 years, that we can actually go ahead and compete. Because what are we doing this for if we're not doing this to win big titles like the UCL or the Prem?
and this is another thing too with the conference league is now even if you win it, you don't get moved up to the next competition. Like before, if you won Europa, you'd be able to get into Champions
Wait,
League.
for
That's
real?
not the case anymore for any of them. Yeah, they changed it with the new format. Like if you win conference, you don't get to Europa. If you're in Europa, you don't
Mm.
get to Champions. That's another
Um,
reason why I'm just like, it may not even really be worth it for us to even get into
Yeah.
that competition. We're just gonna get hit with massive fines.
guys, you know Dacho Fofana you were on about, yeah. I saw something earlier that he could be possibly on his way out of Chelsea.
Yeah, I saw that too. But that's what I mean. That's why I think we're looking at Duran. But Duran for 40 though is
The
crazy. I
thing
just
is,
think
though,
that's
I
way too
don't think
much.
Duran
Not
is
for
ready
It's
to come
that's
to
not going to be
Chelsea.
40 though. It'll
No,
most
it's gonna
likely
be
be
50,
25 with
60 million,
add-ons.
Bro,
No, it's
50.
not. It's not going to be
bro.
50.
Nah,
It's
it's
going to
not
be
gonna be 50.
25.
Nah,
If
nah, it's
anything,
not
it's
gonna
going to
be
be
50.
25 with some add-ons, either 10 or 15
Yeah.
million. And
Mhm.
if he want, it most likely it'll be 10. We'll
Bro, that's
probably
why.
the
That's
package will
why.
be total 35.
That's why I
But
said go
at
get
the
me a
same time,
Tony.
it's not guaranteed. I wouldn't mind Tony, but
I would fuck with a Tony, but they're
apparently,
not doing it, bro. We know that.
yeah,
Like,
they're not going
there's
to
no
do
point
it.
in
Bro,
having that
he's literally
conversation.
20 million
Nah,
release
they're not.
clause.
No, but they're
Yeah,
not
they
doing it, bro.
ain't
Like, we have
touching that,
negative
bro.
links to Tony. Nothing.
Yeah,
And even Ollie Watkins.
we've
Hell
we've not
no.
gotten
Bro, nah,
They're
bro.
not going to let Ollie Watkins go
like
even if we wanted
Mm.
And
him.
they were
So
literally,
no.
Arsenal are literally linked to Dominic Solanke and then we're linked to him as well.
Yeah, but I don't think.
That's a
Solanke.
65 million release clause.
The Dom Solanke links are not real.
Nah,
Yeah.
You think it's a
they just
smokescreen?
look at yeah
No,
no they're
it's
just
just
looking at the fact
journalists
that he's
throwing
been with
things
Chelsea.
together because
Yeah,
they know we need a
exactly.
striker.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
Arsenal need a
Just to
striker,
make it
not
Like
us.
look
they
like
know he used to be at
we need a
Chelsea,
striker.
so they're like he's English.
Yeah.
He used to play at
Bro, I
Chelsea.
wouldn't
Okay,
mind
let's link him with
Isak,
Chelsea.
but he's
So
100
they're like,
bags.
Nah, bro.
Isak's not
nah, I
It's
don't
available.
like
want Isak.
120 to
Nah,
even get
I'm not
into the
touching
room
that.
to talk about
Bro,
Isak, bro. We're
Isak's
not
not
doing that.
I'm not
available.
touching Isak, bro.
Hmm.
I don't think he's. I think the system that he plays in it helps him a lot. Let me just say that.
I feel
I
bad
think
for
he's good,
Washington. He ain't getting no
but
games.
I just think I also think that his injury issues, man. I don't know, man. Nah, I don't want Isak.
But you say you feel bad for Washington, but he'll get games next season.
Now
What, like
Washington
for
will
us?
He'll
Well,
get him
either for us or
somewhere.
he goes unknown.
Yeah,
Well, I
most
mean, I
likely
don't
he'll
think he'll
go on
get like
loan.
games in the starting team in the first. You'll probably get the academy games.
No, he'll go out on loan.
He'll get
You might as well
loans.
just sell him at this rate because if Dacho Fofana's leaving,
Nah, the plan to make
Because
money.
Fofana's leaving, we're trying
we
to
need to
sell
get his
Broya.
money.
Like we can't be left with just Jackson. That's why
Let's
we're
get
trying to
his
get
money
Duran.
back.
That's why I understand why we're going for Duran, but
There's better options out there.
okay, but like what?
Well, I mean, they were literally like, they were on about, oh, we should get Osman, but because of his price tag, they don't want to do that. And,
Okay,
which
but
is
yeah, so
fine.
that's not an option.
So
That's
if
what
they
I'm
don't want to
saying. Out of the
spend
options
money on
that Chelsea
Osimhen,
have and are interested in, like, what really do we
yeah,
have to choose from?
if they don't want to spend money on Osimhen, then it doesn't make. Then they obviously are not going to spend the money
Sesko
on
said no. Sesko said no,
on,
which is
on us.
something that we were all
Yes,
like seeing to see what happened.
and
yeah,
yeah,
Sesko
but
is staying.
No, but the Sesko, I don't even think that he would come to us anyway. I think he would have
No,
gone to
I
Arsenal.
personally think it would be too early for him to come to the Prem.
Well, I mean,
I know. I'm
saying that's
saying
why he stayed, but
that's but that's not what I said. Okay, I think if he wanted, he probably would have gone to Arsenal. But
Yeah,
agreed.
Again, if like the Solanke stuff again doesn't make sense. Why would you spend 60 on Solanke when
Agreed.
he's not better than Jackson?
No.
All these other strikers we're linked with are not better than Jackson.
No.
So just go get the proven guy, which I believe we will do.
And next season, I can guarantee Jackson will probably get 22 goals next season in Prem.
Jackson, if he develops like he's supposed to, he could get 20 goals.
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
What?
Did you say how many goals?
23 next season.
He said 22.
In all competition or in the league?
Okay, if we play conference, I can see Jackson getting 23. But
in the league,
hold on, Sinak. If Jackson's a starter next season, right? Do you not think he can get close to 20 goals in the Prem?
Yes, he can in the Prem.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah,
so.
of course he can.
Of course,
how many games he missed for AFCON? Like 5?
Yeah.
Around there, yeah.
Didn't
he miss games for yellow cards or no?
Nah, he didn't miss that much.
Bro, I'm not even
Yes,
counting.
he missed a few games.
No,
Yeah,
Jimmy, I'm not even counting. I'm not
3,
counting
4.
AFCON minutes. I'm just looking at the course of last season. Without a proper coach, he got 14. Now you add in a proper coach with a year of development, he can get 18, 19. He can get close to 20. So
I agree.
Yeah, but
that's
also
part
like,
of why.
hey
I'm
guys,
thinking,
yeah. Development like that is not linear. Just because he got 14 this year doesn't mean that he's going to get more than what he got last year. Like there's other factors that are going to have to go in for it. So I mean, we can like project. I'm sorry.
I said agreed, but the one thing that gives me a little bit of faith in him is that through just one season, I can see how much he grew as a player.
But yes, I agree with that. But as far as the amount of goals that he gets, I don't know. Just like the same I can use for Palmer, as far as him having 41 GNA his first year as a first teamer, I'm not assuming he's gonna either match it or get more next year. He could possibly do that, and then we're just like, okay, like he's borderline world class, and one of the best wingers or players in the world. If he does something like that,
people were comparing him to Drogba last season.
Yeah, but Cena, I get what you're saying, Cena, but Cole Palmer getting 40 goals, that's like
nobody expected that
numbers. That's like GOAT numbers. Jackson replicating what he did last season and getting 15 to 20 goals, like I would expect that now.
That's doable.
Because if you're progressing, like I would expect that. If you want to be the leading striker at Chelsea, you need to be getting around 15 to 20 at minimum.
Okay, fair enough.
My thing is we gotta see how Maresca plays with the he likes
I got belief in Jackson, by the way. I'm not setting him up to fail. I've got belief in him.
Yeah.
No, I have belief in him too. It's just because he is still 22 years old and he is still new as a professional. Like that's the thing that I'm a little hesitant to say, like, okay, I'm gonna pencil in that he's gonna get like 15 to 20 goals. I need to see like who else is involved with who else is going to be involved in the side. If you're telling me like he's consistently going to have Palmer and Kunku,
or
Olise, or if you're telling me he's going to have people like Reece, Gusto, Enzo, Caicedo, Lavia, if you're telling me he's getting consistently he's gonna have those people consistently feeding him,
Then we shouldn't worry.
then I'll be like, you know what? Hey, if he doesn't get 15 to 20, then something went wrong with him.
You know what? Another
I,
thing
I
you gotta
will
keep in
agree
mind
with
is right
you.
now he's injured, and they said that he might not make preseason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
The
no,
injury.
We
no.
gotta keep that in
Apparently, if
mind.
the injury's
It's about
worse, it could be
losing.
2 to 3 months. He could be out.
And with a new coach and a new system, that could mean that he has like a slower start. We don't know. We don't know. Like a lot's
Jimmy,
up in the air.
not Jimmy, Sinak, I'm expecting him, even not getting Elise, with Nkuku, Palmer, again, expecting Reece to stay fit as well,
Hopefully.
adding in Maresca's system and how he creates chances.
System, yeah.
Like, I would expect Jackson to get enough service to get 15 to 20 goals.
But he has to improve his finishing first.
Even without improving the finishing, you will get enough service to get 15 to 20 goals.
Yeah.
He will.
He will get enough service to get 15. Jackson's same finishing from last season, he can get 15 to 20.
True. Bro, I
Like-
do not next season. I do not want to see
Bro.
our 3 good players or 4 get injured again because, bro.
And I'm banking on they don't. I'm banking on Kubi doesn't have a major
Because,
injury.
bro, it'll be the
I'm
same
banking
issue.
on Reece not having a major
That's
injury.
that's
Or
my fear
Lavia
if
or
we like get.
Nkunku.
No,
For me,
I'm
the
only talking about
Nkunku
the
injury.
creative
For me, the
players. I'm only
Nkunku
talking
season
about
long
creative.
injury, bro, was Podge. Like I'm be real with you.
Yeah, that's
I feel like that was
Poch.
Podge training.
Yeah. And I'm banking
Oh,
on
the-
our main creator staying
The
fit.
disgusting
Palmer
one is the Lavia.
and Nkuku, Reece,
Bro,
those three
Palmer, we
stay
were
fit.
lucky he didn't get injured.
Jackson,
Palmer, we were
Yo,
lucky.
Jackson
like,
has enough
like-
service to get 15 to 20.
Yeah, like knock on
Right.
wood. You feel me? Like Caicedo didn't get injured this season. He was like completely fine. I think he
And
missed like
Palmer
one game
was
with a
lucky as
cold.
well.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we'll
man.
see.
Hey,
we'll
listen,
see.
just Gallagher not playing in the 10
Oh my god.
gives Jackson
Oh, get
enough
out with
service.
that. Prime.
Listen,
Prime.
Palmer not on the 10 gives Jackson enough service to get 15 to 20. I'm sorry.
Gallagher can
There's
sit
no
on the
excuses
bench.
for Jackson. I'm sorry, Jackson. You have no excuses now. I'm
Gallagher
sorry.
out the 10 might be the best thing with the might be the best thing for
I'm
next
Bro,
sorry,
season,
play
bro. Like
Chukwuemeka on the 10, man.
I will not.
Bro,
I can't wait till Gallagher.
there's no
leaves.
excuses for bro. I love
Bro,
Jackson,
Gallagher
but
has
I'm
to
sorry.
go.
You know, if you don't get 15
Gallagher
to
has to
20 with no Gallagher in this team, I'm sorry, Jackson. Maybe you're not that guy. I'm sorry.
No.
You have to-
Hold on.
You have to. No Gallagher in the team, and you're not gonna get 15 to 20. I'm
No,
sorry,
he
man.
will. He will. If Gallagher's not there, he will.
That's
Because
my
Gallagher's
point.
a runaround
That's
merchant.
my point. I'm
No,
no, hold
expecting-
up.
this
Gaming. If you think we're gonna win the Prem, he damn better get 20
Bro,
goals. Like
If
based off
if
your
we're winning the
prediction.
Prem, if we're winning the Prem next season, then Jackson has to get like 30 goals. What are we doing?
Right, like that's what I'm saying.
He needs 30 minimum.
And if that happens, fucking hell.
If Jackson gets 30 goals next season, boy,
As far as improvement, man,
No,
if
Prime,
he
you
can
be
just
fuming.
Chelsea legend, bro. That's a Chelsea legend right there. He's getting
You be
30.
fuming, Prime.
No, why would I be fuming? Us winning the Prem will make me angry. No, of course not.
But think about how much you would get in all competition. 30 in the Prem, and in the other cups we've got.
Yeah, I can't
Bro,
lie, bro. If we do
that-
play
that's the-
conference,
that's-
bro, those Palmer
oh.
numbers next season are gonna be crazy,
Palmer in the Conference
bro.
League. Mm.
You know what it is, though? If we have a Madueke,
I was gonna
like
look like
Chukwuemeka, we can start him
Ronaldinho
on the
and
bench. We don't have to play him. They can get Conference League, like Madueke and Chukwuemeka. They can get Conference League games.
Nah, I don't want to see Chukwuemeka in a Conference League pitch, man.
Well, you'd rather see him in the Prem, but where is he going to fit?
Nah, I'd rather see him in the
Nah,
cup
nah,
competitions.
bro.
I'd rather see him like play it for like all the cup
The
games
cup,
that we have.
yeah, he'll play
Yes.
in the cups, man.
Play all the
I
cup
don't
games.
I
trust.
don't want to see
I
him on
think
a
he
Conference
has
League
injury
pitch. I
issues,
hear
man.
I don't want to see Gallagher in the Conference
Nah.
League either.
I want to see Gallagher coming on like
That would be
89th minute to
awesome.
run around.
Come on,
Like
man.
that's what
Come
I
on.
want to see. Bro, I'm hoping Gallagher gets Alfie Gilchrist minutes next season. That's what I'm hoping for, bro. I'm be real with you.
Bro, I want to see Datra Fofana as our striker in the Conference League.
Yeah, but he might be leaving, though.
Nah, I think he's
Apparently.
leaving. I'm be real with you. Yeah, I think they're pushing for him to leave.
Yeah, because of his 2 loans.
Yeah.
Well, we have to see. Oh, Jimmy's lagged out.
All right, well, I gotta head out, y'all. I got some stuff to do, but it was good chatting with y'all.
Yeah, it was a
Big up
funny
to y'all,
stream,
and
bro.
I'm gonna just have this in the background listening while I'm doing errands. So I'll peace out, y'all.
All right, peace
Yeah,
out, man.
peace out.
out.
See you next. But yeah, man, bro. Next season, I can't wait for it. It's definitely going to be a better season than last season.
I just hope, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely. Like, my thing is like, at least we're gonna be able to watch some good fucking football instead of whatever the fuck Poch had us doing, bro.
Yeah, like
8
playing
months
Gallagher on the
between
left wing against Sheffield.
Ocean in midfield, bro. Like, God, like
God,
looking
playing
back, bro.
Enzo as
Like,
a left wing and then striker against Brentford, bro.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I knew
Sure,
this fan base was
sure
so
that
fucked because we
left
had
wing was
5 good
criminal.
games at the end of the season, and like they forgot the rest of the season. We were watching
Yeah,
straight.
that's why I'm
ass,
glad the
bro.
directors did not gas over the 5 games.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do that.
No. I mean, if Poch stayed next season, oh my God.
I wouldn't watch.
Fuck
I
no,
wouldn't watch.
Bro, if Osimhen
I
was
wouldn't be
here, he'd
watching
be
the game.
injured for like 5 months.
bro.
Yo, Lise Lenz get injured, man.
Elise's legs, bro.
Bro,
Would have
Elise
fallen
would
off
get,
Yo,
the bone, bro. They would have fallen with
that
Poch.
get contest.
bro, Elise would get
Gonna
be
rinse
injured
his
for the whole
hamstrings,
season.
man.
I still can't believe that report came out where he was like, yeah, the day before games, I had them do the hardest training. What the fuck was it? Like, how did they hire him, bro?
Yeah, I don't understand it. They had 4 months to look for a manager and they found him.
I don't even get how logically he would even want to do that. Like, it would make sense a
He's
day
just a
before.
dumbass,
There's
bro. Like,
And
Like-
every press conference, he
And you know the
predicted
thing is,
himself. He
he has
predicted
no
himself.
excuse because
bro,
this guy
he
was
straight
a
up
player, man.
lied. Like, they asked
Like
him,
he
did
was
any
a
players
flipping
play with
player.
pain? He said no. Then Enzo Fernandez comes out like 2 weeks later. He's like, yeah, I played with pain throughout the whole season with this hernia shit. And it's like, bro, Potts just straight up
Bro,
lied.
and then people was like, oh, but Enzo was shit, brother. He was playing on a hernia for like 8 months, nearly.
No, but the thing is, right? I keep telling people, even if Enzo is shit, that's fine. Then why is Poch still playing him? That's still
That's what I'm
Poch's
saying.
fault.
Why did
It's
he
not
get the
his-
That's
surgery?
negligence right there.
Like, even if Enzo's just a bad player, then why are you still playing him?
No, I don't think he's a bad player, but I just
No,
because
but
I
I'm
feel
saying I don't care what the reason is.
Yo,
My point is, why is he on the field? If he's a bad player and he doesn't fit Poch's system, then that's Poch's fault for still playing him.
yeah, and they were also giving him injections to not feel the pain as
to
well.
numb the pain, yeah. You know what the crazy shit is that I just
Guys, 3
remembered?
more likes,
This
so we got
season,
100
we
likes.
almost went an entire month without a goal. I just remembered that.
Yeah,
We almost went an entire month. We went 1 month, 1 goal. Like, do
guys,
you
3
remember
more
that, bro?
likes.
Like, when I
Bro.
tell you that this fan base just completely forgot that. Like, that was one of the
Yeah.
most,
Yo,
like,
Bro,
I
that
hate,
gave
and
me
that-
shades of
bro, you
that
remember
gave
how
me
many
shades of
times
Potter
that
ball,
season
man.
beforehand? I remember how many times that happened the season beforehand.
oh my fucking god.
I
Yeah.
think it happened like twice.
Yeah, man.
And it's
Bro.
because this season we had better attackers. I told
Yeah.
people
Mhm.
Poch is worse than Potter. People said no.
Can
I
you
told
imagine
them
but
we
Poch with
have
Mount?
Prime,
players.
Prime.
With Mount and
Would
Kai
you-
Havertz?
Can I? Well, get the hell out of here with Kai Havertz, man, and allow that bum.
Oh hell no.
But guys,
Nah,
would
bro.
you agree that Potter will do a better job now than he did last season than Poch?
Yeah, Potter would have done better
Yeah,
for us.
definitely,
than what
definitely,
Poch
bro.
last
Definitely.
season.
He has a smaller squad. There's
Bro, he had
no guessing about
35
the starting
players.
11. That's what
He
I'm
had
saying. Like, I feel like
35
he's
players
better.
last season.
But that ain't necessarily saying too much though. Like,
Bro, what are we saying? Poch? Are we saying Potter could have gone on that cup run? Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, we were
Yeah.
1-0 down against Dortmund, and Potter made us have a fight back, and we beat them 2-1 in the second leg. I'm
I
not
don't know
saying-
how that
I'm
happened,
not
but
saying
you know,
that. Potter's-
No, I'm
bro,
telling you
that-
right now, bro.
Yeah.
We could have been fighting top 4 a whole season with Potter, like the entire
Bro,
season,
that-
not just
They
at
are
the
putting
end.
up
Oh no,
crazy
we easily
game
would have got
plan.
top 4 with Potter in charge.
100%.
That's what I mean, though. That's what I'm saying with the directors. This is their last strike.
Bro,
Because
Frank
they got rid of
Lampard.
Potter to give us fucking a whole season of Poch. Like, I'm not forgetting
Oi.
that shit. I
Yeah, but-
hated this season. This shit,
Bro,
if it
Frank
wasn't for Cole
Lampard.
Palmer, bro, this would have been long. I would have
Bro.
had nothing to look forward to.
Frank Lampard got us to top 4
There you go.
with 6, 7, 8 wins in a row. We got to the top 4.
Okay, hold up, and let's keep in mind. Hold up, let me look at how the table ended, because that shit was a straight. Let's see. Okay, Tottenham, massive fall off. We could have been past them. Newcastle also fell off. Man United, we don't even have to talk about that.
Nah.
Brighton,
Villa
11.
fell
Like,
off.
all the teams at the beginning of the season that you thought might have been able to compete fell off hard to the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like, a good manager,
Bro,
like, if we
Villa,
stacked him in
Villa.
January, bro,
Bro,
we could have gotten top 4.
bro,
Like, it's that
not
simple.
even January. You know when Palace brought in Glasner? If
Yeah.
we
There
had
you go.
got Glasner
There
at
you
that
go.
point,
There you go.
easily, because
you
Villa
go.
fell off as well, bro. No, people forget
Mhm.
that.
If we got Glasner, we
Villa.
would have been like
Yeah.
top 4.
Villa.
Easily. But no,
And-
give Potter a chance because of 5 games. Nah.
Bro, and if we played Palace on the last game of the Premier League and Glasner was in charge, we would get battered hard.
Yeah, we would got fucked. I can't lie. We ain't doing the double this season. If
Bro,
Glasner
we
was in
would have
charge,
got,
Yo,
we would get battered like
Lisa would
nah,
have
5
been
0 at home.
fucking us, man.
They
Lisa
battered
Nizzle would have
United
fucked
4
us.
0 at home at their
And that
ground.
guy Mateta, oh my goodness.
Well, you know
Bro.
what? I'm so happy. I put this in a group chat. That the Kurt Lewis's one. I remember I put in the group chat. I'm so happy that our owners, regardless of the decision, they did it quickly. 2 days, Poch is gone.
Yeah,
So
it was
because
2.
I don't want what Man United did, what Ineos did. They dragged it out for almost 2
that
weeks
shit
Yo,
was
just to end
bro.
up keeping him.
That shit.
Nah, you know
crazy.
how nasty. Hold up, you know how nasty that
I
is, bro.
think
That's bro. Imagine you got your girl at the crib and you on Tinder looking for other hoes. You can't. And nobody says yes to you, so then you tell you want to go out for dinner now. Crazy, bro. Ten Hag
Bro,
has
for
no
me,
dignity, bro.
listen,
Ten Hag has
crazy.
no
bro,
dignity,
I
bro. He
would
got no
listen.
balls.
I
Me
would
personally, I'm
rather
not
if they're
accepting
gonna
that.
keep him, at least tell me like a day or two after. I don't
Yeah.
care what your decision is, but at least don't drag it out for 2-3 weeks.
Poch
If you're gonna
left
keep
2-3
him, let me
days
know.
before the Bournemouth game. He left 2-3 days
Bro,
before the Bournemouth game.
bro, and that's how I know they made that decision because of the cup final.
Yes.
Because before the cup final,
uh-huh.
we were hearing talks that he was gone.
This is
I'm
it.
so
They were
happy
saying like this
our
cup final
owners.
is it.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy our owners took into context how the season.
And do you know what it
I'm
was
so
though?
happy.
Do you remember when apparently Poch said that Todd Bowley wrote him a lovely message after the cup final? I'm like, why the hell would you do that? And not shake his hand after the cup final?
Bro.
Who are you talking about?
Somebody in the chat said Potter wouldn't have lost that soccer aid. Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, have we hit 100 likes already?
Yes, sir.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, you're mute, Jimmy. I can't hear you.
Jimmy, you're on mute. You're on mute, bro.
Jimmy, you're mute.
You're on mute. You're on mute.
I said,
Yeah,
we had
oh,
100 likes. I'm gonna bring this to a closure now. I'm gonna redirect everybody to the bridge. He got a live up. Yeah, I just kind of freestyled this and we ended up going for 3 hours and shit. But yeah, big up everybody that passed through. Give a thanks
Jimmy,
to
you look
everybody
tired.
that hit that like button. We got to 100 likes. That's what I needed. That's what I was trying to get to, 100 likes. Yeah, I'll probably be on again tomorrow because there'll be something else this fan base bitching about.
For sure.
And I'll be back to laugh at all the bitching. I think there's a game. I think there's a game tonight.
There's
USA versus Brazil?
US Brazil, yeah. US Brazil, Ecuador,
I might do
Bolivia.
a watch along. I think it's at 7:00. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do a watch along 7 p.m. USA time. That's in 2 hours. So USA Brazil. I'll be back with my Ronaldo kit. Hold up.
Yeah, I think Joey's doing another watch along for that as well.
Joey's doing one also.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he did say on here. I think. Let me check. He might have it set up.
Well, I think I'm gonna run one. Let's see if he will probably run one together. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll definitely be doing one. So check one of the channels. We'll be on one of these motherfucking channels. Definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna redirect everybody to the bridge though. Big up everybody for coming out.
Peace out. Peace out.